Guys, here we go. Sorry about the delay. When you go live for the first time, you got to change a setting. That's techno talk. Here we go. We're underway for the noon matchups. I am Harrison Graham as we are live on Verts for the first time. Just hanging out, breaking down ball, taking your questions, having a good time. We'll get you caught up on all of the action in the early going here in NFL Week 7. Let us know who you got. Lions, Vikings. I think that's the juicy matchup of this window. Appreciate everybody hanging out in the chat. Sorry for the delay as the Texans just picked off Jordan Love, it looks like, as well. We did get a super chat a little bit ago from, here we go, not quite popping in here, from Adam. We got Adam Downing. We'll try to get it on screen if we can, Adam. He says, you're the best, Harrison. What team could you say would be a surprise buyer or seller at the trade deadline? I think a surprise buyer could be a team like the Rams. If they could win a game or two and get closer to the playoff picture. We know Les Snead is aggressive. Stafford's getting older. I could see them taking a swing. Surprise seller, I could see a team like Dallas. Everyone keeps saying they should buy, and maybe they just missed their opportunity in the offseason to do that. Maybe Jerry decides to sell. So I would say that would be a surprise buyer and a surprise seller, but we'll have to wait and see how it all ends up playing out. So we'll see how that goes. Get you caught up on some scores here. If you missed it, Cincinnati housed the opening kickoff back to take a 7-0 lead over the Browns. That is the only scoring in the action so far. Seahawks-Falcons, Eagles-Giants, Lions, Vikings, Texans, Packers, all scoreless. A Dan Campbell patented fake punt, and I don't think that went anywhere. Adam, here's your super chat on screen. Thank you so much. Shout out to producer boss man Brett for helping us here and getting that on screen. It's our first time going live on Verts. We're working through some of the techno issues, but I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go. So if you guys super chat, it's a guarantee to get on the show. And we do have a super chat menu. Any super chat of any price, we will talk about your favorite team. $10 will Bears cheers you. And then today's MVP, if it's as long as it's $50 or more, so we can get that jersey for you guys, you would win a jersey of your choice. 50 or more. So Adam, for example, is at 5. If he sent in 45 more, he would be our MVP front runner. So if that tickles your fancy, we will make that happen for you. All right. You missed it earlier. Jags 32, Patriots 16. And as that game went final in London, looks like Kenneth Walker, as we're just going to bounce around kind of red zone style, talk some ball here. Kenneth Walker just found the end zone for Seattle. And but it looks like it could be coming back on a holding penalty. All right. Shout out your city. Let us know where you guys are tuning in from. We'll get some shout-outs here. I literally thought we were live, and I was like talking to the chat. I was like, why aren't they responding? But again, when you go live for the first time, you have to turn on this setting to make sure it starts. And anyway, don't need to bore you with the details. But Travis said, I could have just watched this instead of buying Sunday ticket. It's what we're here for, Travis. It's what we're here for. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So that Seattle touchdown was wiped away. 1st and 20 now. Jackson Smith-Njigba gets about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 16. C.J. Stroud flushed out of the pocket, dumps it off underneath, incomplete. So the Packers, after Jordan Love threw an interception, are going to force a field goal attempt in the early going at Lambeau Field. We got Tony in El Paso. Trump says Lions are fraudulent without Hutchinson. Jeff is in San Antonio. Anthony in South Bend, Indiana. Travis in Virginia. Matt in Waterloo, Iowa. We got Prometheus in the Swamp. Vikings up 7-0. Yeah, that was after Dan Campbell's failed fake punt. Aaron Jones, 34-yard touchdown to the house. So Vikings take an early 7-0 lead over Detroit, who went backwards on their opening drive and then tried a fake punt and did not execute. Got Patrick in Chicago, JJ in Hillsboro, Oregon, Dennis the Chicago kid in Chicago. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Shout out to the real ones. Shout out your favorite team as well as we're getting going here. All right, here we go. Geno Smith on 3rd and 17 just lofts one out of bounds, and that penalty set them back, so Seattle's going to have a mid-length field goal attempt to try and take a 3-0 lead. Here was Aaron Jones' 34-yard touchdown run, just straight give, bounced it to the left side, and he was off to the races. Untouched, 34 yards to the end zone as the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Let's talk to you real quick about today's sponsor. That is Prize Picks, daily fantasy made easy at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you just play for $5 initially. So the way that works is simple. You sign up, put at least $5 into your account, play for $5. You're going to get $50 in bonus play sent directly to your account. You can turn $10 into $1,000 with as few as 4 correct picks right now with Prize Picks. So go check out Prize Picks today. And I got a couple of plays that I got flying around here. I like less on Anthony Richardson's passing yards, 199.5 today. He hasn't played in a few weeks. Didn't look great when he was playing, so I'm going to go less there. And then Saquon Barkley, I like the more on half a touchdown. I think he finds the end zone against his former team and the Giants today. That's 5 to win, just under 15 with the Goblin pick there. A little easier to hit those with Saquon. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. Pick more, pick less. 2 to 6 player lineups with Prize Picks. It is very easy. Go ahead and get signed up right now. I'll be sure to get that link in the comments of this live chat of this video, as it's Prize Picks. Go check it out. Go get signed up. Speaking of Anthony Richardson, he goes deep here and well overthrows Alec Pierce as the Colts and the Dolphins remain scoreless. So updated scores on screen here. Seahawks did take a 3-0 lead. Bengals 7-0. Vikings 7-0. Scoreless everywhere else. Bengals got the ball back. Joe Burrow flush on 3rd and 4. He's going to loft downfield, incomplete, too far for his intended target, and the Bengals are going to have to punt. All right, here we go. Week 7 underway in the NFL season. I had a great trip, Tony. Good time. Thanks to everybody for meeting up. It was awesome. It was awesome. So how could who lose, Sam? Shout out Lactera. Had a great time the other night. Who are you talking about, Sammy? 1st and 10 for Jared Goff. He play actions. Looks, dumps it off to Montgomery in the flat. Actually, that's Gibbs. He picks up about 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Going to be 2nd and 6. All right. Here we go. Yeah, Christian, that Vikings defense is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It really is. He says, scroll up a couple. Here. Okay, I see what you're doing. You always win the bye week, Sam. You know ball. You know ball. All right, let's see here. Sticking with Lions, Vikings here. Kind of wrap it around, keeping up on every game. So, little red zone style. Jared Goff on 3rd and 4. Big play early here as he's looking, throws underneath. Oh, they blew the play dead. Gibbs caught it and then just stopped. So not sure if this is a false start or a delay of game. Looks like Minnesota took a timeout. Josh Allen and the Bills on 3rd and 10. Allen steps up, rolling left, throws on the run downfield, incomplete. As Buffalo is going to have to punt. Mason Rudolph getting the start for Tennessee with Will Levis injured. To New York we go. Daniel Jones, play action, rolling to the right, looking, finds his tight end for a gain of about 10. Looks like that's Bellinger. All right, 3rd and 4 out of the timeout for Detroit. Already trailing 7-0, less than 5 minutes into this one. Goff making a check at the line. Takes the snap, looking. Goff pumps, going to try and scramble. No chance. He's a statue. Flag coming in. We'll see if that's in the secondary or if that's in the backfield. Did get a super chat from Edward. I'm not seeing it pop in just yet, Edward. Give us a second. Sometimes it takes a little longer. Shout out to Edward. Jordan Love in the shotgun on 3rd and 7. Takes the snap. Looking. Hit as he throws. Finds the check down. Going to be about 2 yards short. Appreciate that. All right, we got Edward saying, if the Texans lose, I'm going to be pissed. FGB, go Bears. Yeah, it's a big game for both those teams. Huge game in the NFC North, too. If the Packers lose, they fall into last place at 4-3. So, big game for them against Houston. Give me a sec here. Let me just get this plugged in. All righty. There we go. All right, Falcons got a 3rd and 5 here, trailing 3-0 to Seattle. All super chats we will get on the show. Appreciate Edward for that one. Cousins in the gun on 3rd and 5. False start. It's going to be 3rd and 10 now. Back it up. Yeah, Goff did take a shot, Christian. That was a big hit. Appreciate that, Tony. If you haven't already, subscribe here to 4 Verts, daily NFL and college football content. Last I checked, and I will refresh here, we are 87 subscribers away from 4,000 on the channel. So 87 away. I'll update this number here. As we're trying to get to 4,000 by the end of the day, end of the stream. Can we get there? I'll tell you what, we're just kind of hanging out today, keeping it chill. But if we get to 4,000 today, I got the Merbonga ready. I'll rip a beer bong for you guys. So subscribe, daily content. It's free. If we want to do more live shows, we need more subscribers. So shout out to all you. All right. Back to the action here. Colts and Dolphins still scoreless. We check in on them as kind of a big game because Tua, it sounds like he's going to come back next week. If they could somehow win this game against the Colts, get to 3-3, they got a real shot to get back into the playoff mix. Cousins throws underneath on 3rd and 15, and that's not going to go very far. Kyle Pitts for a gain of 6, but the Falcons are going to have to punt. Back to Cleveland, everybody's favorite quarterback, Deshaun Watson, here on 3rd and 3 at the Bengals' 43-yard line. So they are on the move. Watson looking, throws a duck. That is somehow caught. Gain of 5. First down, Browns. Dolphins threatening as well, just outside the red zone. Huntley throws up the seam down to the 12-yard line. Good throw to Jonnu Smith for a gain of about 17. Dolphins in the red zone. The Prize Picks red zone. Check out Prize Picks today. Daily fantasy made easy. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Code CLNS gets you a $50 bonus when you play for just $5. Go get signed up right now. Okay. I formation for Miami. Handoff up the gut. Good run for Raheem Mostert. Down to the 3-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal. Oh, we got bots. The bots have made their way to 4 Verts. Things you hate to see. All right, here we go. Stroud, under center, takes the snap, fires over the middle, caught for a gain of about 23. That's Dalton Schultz up near midfield. Texans lead the Packers 3-0 early on in that one. Dolphins trying to punch this in. Looks like they're going to take a timeout. Timeout, Miami. Seahawks 3, Falcons nothing. Titans and Bills still scoreless. Vikings 7, Lions nothing. Eagles, Giants scoreless. Texans lead 3-0. We'll get that updated as soon as we can. Oh my God. Mason Rudolph almost just went full Will Levis. That was almost a disaster. That was almost a disaster. All right, we'll get to this next super chat here. We got Edward, Edward was the last one. We got to wait for the next one to load. We will get TJ on screen just as soon as we can. Shout out to TJ. Our first super chats ever today. We appreciate it. All right, Tyler Huntley, hands off. Mostert, left side, going to get maybe a yard. Going to be 2nd and goal at the 2. 2nd and goal at the 2. Browns try a long field goal, and they missed it. Hooked it left. Dustin Hopkins, who was money last year. The Browns are just a disaster. 2nd and goal at the 2. Huntley, play action, looking, scrambling, sacked. Back at the 10-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and goal at the 10. Darnold, 3rd and 1 at his own 29. Throws up the seam. Justin Jefferson, diving catch up near midfield. What a catch by Jetta. I don't know, was he touched down here? I think he could have kept up going. Couldn't tell. Huntley, 3rd and goal at the 10. If you're just joining us, Tua expect to return next week. Huntley, inside screen. Jonnu Smith is going to score. Touchdown, Miami. Dolphins find pay dirt. Tua's loving it. He's in the building. Dolphins lead 6-0. All right, here's TJ. He says, if the Vikings win today, do they become the favorites to win the NFC? I mean, they're definitely the favorites to get the number 1 seed in the regular season and for the playoffs. I don't know if there's anything they could do where they'd be the betting favorite to win the NFC, but obviously if they win today, that means they will have wins over the 49ers, Texans, and Lions in the first 7 weeks. You're not going to find a team with 3 better wins. They're a team you have to take seriously. I mean, you already have to take them seriously, but if they win today, that's a team you really have to take seriously moving forward. Who you got in that one, Detroit or Minnesota? Let us know in the chat. Speaking of the NFC North, Packers bring a safety blitz and C.J. Stroud goes down. That might knock them out of field goal range. We'll see what D'Amico does there. Jalen Hurts under pressure. He's going to get sacked by Brian Burns, who's been on an absolute tear recently. Eagles and Giants scoreless. Philadelphia going to have to punt. Stroud just never saw that coming. Blindside blitz. They're going to have to punt out of field goal range. Tommy Townsend on to boot it away. All right, the Vikings probably just outside field goal range. 3rd and 8 here at the 40. Darnold dancing, finds his check down for about a yard. So it's going to be 4th and 7 at the 39. From here, you're talking about a 56, 57-yard field goal. We'll see what the decision is. Geno Smith, play action, throws, left side, caught, has a man up near midfield as the Seahawks looking to add more points. They lead Atlanta 3-0. Back to Buffalo we go. Titans playing Mason Rudolph for the injured Will Levis today. Rudolph throws over the middle, caught in traffic for a first down. Tyler Boyd, the veteran slot receiver. Cowboys fan here, but let's go Vikings. All right, JTE. Edward says Vikings definitely going to win the NFC, unfortunately. Like, even in, like, you think they're going to the Super Bowl, or you think they're going to be the number 1 seed? Because that's two different things. That's two different things. Will Reichard from 57. He's 9 for 9 on the year. Kick is up. And good. Vikings take a 10-0 lead on Detroit. Big kick there as Minnesota just keeps chugging along. Keeps chugging along. You got to be impressed with what they're doing. Rudolph hands it off. Tony Pollard gets a crease. Pollard picks up about 15 inside the Bills' 30-yard line as Tennessee looking to strike first in that one. No Will Levis today. Rudolph stands in the shotgun. Hands it off again to Pollard. Who picked up 4 or 5, going to be second and about 6. You see the scores around the league. Vikings 10-0, Seahawks 3-0, Eagles, Giants, Titans, Bills still scoreless. Texans 3-0, Dolphins 7-0, Bengals 7-0. Want more NFL and college football coverage? Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. 4 Verts bringing you content every single day. Show some love. If we reach 4,000 subs today, we're going to do a beer bong celebratory chug. Oh, Geno Smith, the ball was snapped while the man in motion was still in the way. Hit him, and he had to jump on it. Lost about 6 yards. Daniel Jones now, 3rd and 3 at his own 45. Jones, under pressure, he's going to get sacked. Didn't like the first read. Tried to get out of there and couldn't. Nolan Smith with the sack as the Giants get stopped yet again. Daniel Jones, man. He'd give me a headache to watch. He would give me a headache. Edward said, no Super Bowls. Sam Darnold doesn't have that in him. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Joe Burrow, 3rd and 13, just past midfield here. 5-man rush. Burrow finds his check down. We'll see if he can get to the sticks. It's going to be 4th and 2. We'll see what Zach Taylor does. See what Zach Taylor does. Anthony Richardson, hands off, right side, cuts it up. Trey Sermon with a big run. That's actually Goodson, excuse me. Taylor going to keep the offense on the field on 4th and 3. At the 37, kind of in no man's land. Burrow in the gun. He's got trips to the right. 5 on the play clock. Burrow takes the snap. Pumps. Gets hit. He's going to go down. Oh, ball came out. Wouldn't have mattered. Browns get a big stop. Shelby Harris in there on the strip sack. The veteran still getting it done. He could be a guy that could get traded if the Browns become sellers. Keep an eye on Shelby Harris. Josh Jacobs picks up about 15 as Packers trying to get something going here. Haven't moved the ball much just yet. If you're just joining us, this is 4 Verts. My name is Harrison Graham. Daily NFL and college football content. Subscribe for free. We're doing our first live show, little Week 7 wraparound hangout show. So ride with us here on 4 Verts. If you want to donate to the program, we do have a super chat menu. If I can find it here. Here we go. As the Titans are inside the 15. All super chats. Doesn't matter how much. We'll talk about your favorite team. Just let us know who that is. $10. We're beers cheersing. And then today's MVP, as long as the MVP sends in $50 or more total, will win a jersey of their choice. You can pick jersey for any team you want, and we will hook you guys up. So there you go. That is what is available today. All right, Titans in the Prize Picks red zone right now as Mason Rudolph takes the snap. Looks like a false start. It's going to push it back 5 yards. First and 15 at the 19. Garrett says, like this channel, Harrison. Best wishes. Appreciate it, Garrett. Appreciate it, Garrett. We have fun. We have fun. Yeah, right guard moved way early for Tennessee. Back to Minnesota. Lions trying to get something going. First and 10. Little screenplay. Good call by Ben Johnson, but the Vikings have it covered up for just 3 yards. Vikings player ends up with it. Was that ball out? The replay here. Yeah, that ball's ripped out. The receiver is not down. He is on the defender's body. That's going to be Minnesota ball. My goodness. What a play from Brian Flores' defense yet again. This Vikings defense is just stout. That is a damn good defense. Second and 12 for Tennessee, trying to score first against Buffalo. Rudolph under center. Play action to him. Trying to set up a little tight end screen. It's not there. No gain. Going to be 3rd and 12. Going to be 3rd and 12. Not a lot of action right now. We go to Indianapolis where Anthony Richardson, the Colts trail 7-0. Richardson under pressure, flustered to his right. He's going to try and scramble for it. Gets maybe a yard or two, but not much. All right, here's 3rd and 12 for Mason Rudolph at the 17. Takes the snap, looking, throws, middle. Is that caught? It is, but it's going to be 5 yards short. Titans going to have to kick a field goal. Jordan Love throws left side, caught on 3rd and 5 for a gain of 8 and a first down. Bo Melton. Jalen Hurts hands it off. Saquon Barkley picks up 9 and a first down. Saquon's return to New York. In the early going, he's got 5 carries for 20 yards. 25-yard field goal attempt for Tennessee to strike first. Last game that is scoreless is no longer. 3-0 Titans. Richardson flushed out again. He's just going to throw this one up for grabs. It's caught at the 1-yard line. There's a flag in the end zone. Might have been a push-off by Alec Pierce. See what the call is here. See what they're going to call. Could be offsetting penalties here. Legal formation on the offense. Pass interference was actually on the defense. So if they just lined up right, they'd have 1st and goal at the 1. They would have 1st and goal at the 1. Wow. I have not tried that yet, Tony. Has anyone else had the Krabby Patty at Wendy's? Are they saying Detroit kept that ball, by the way? That is shocking. If you're a Bears fan, who do you root for between Detroit and Minnesota? That's a great question. You let us know. Who are you rooting for? DET or MIN? Who you got? Who you got? The bots are back. What's up, Patrick? Appreciate you. Only nice thing about the Bears being off this week is I can enjoy football with zero stress. Oh, I didn't see the super chat from Bears Goated. You get a little FGB in the chat. Shout out to Bears Goated. FGB. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Richardson under pressure. Breaks a sack. Scrambling left on 3rd and 10. He's going to get a first down and more inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Indianapolis. First and goal for Indianapolis. Man, he's powerful, I'll say that. He just shedded a sack, no problem. Lowered his shoulder. Colts probably don't love that with the injuries he's had. Pistol formation for the Colts. Richardson hands it off. Nothing doing there. A loss of 1 for Goodson. 3rd and 10 for Jalen Hurts in Philadelphia. He takes the snap. Under pressure. Hurts flushed. Still looking. Trying to scramble. He loses about 20 yards. Oh, Jalen. Dexter Lawrence with the sack. It's going to be the end of the first quarter in New York. Eagles and Giants scoreless. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. I misspoke earlier. That's the last scoreless game. Oh, ball out. Anthony Richardson fumbles. And the freaking Dolphins recover. Oh, Anthony. I think he just dropped the snap. I was looking down for a second. Love to get a replay here. Let's see. Yeah, he just never caught the snap cleanly. It was a tick low, but he definitely should have caught that. Wow. Bad mistake in the red zone for Richardson. Just a concentration thing. Concentration thing. I formation now for Miami off the turnover. Handoff, Mostert picks up 5 or 6. Texans just picked up their 52nd penalty on the year. That's the most in the NFL. Packers threatening. 1st and 10 in the Prize Picks red zone. Love hands it off. Jacobs gets maybe a yard. Maybe a yard. Speaking of Prize Picks, we appreciate Prize Picks for sponsoring today's show. It's daily fantasy made easy. The way it works is simple. You sign up at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play for just $5 initially. Trust me, you are not going to regret it. You can set lineups for as few as 2 players as long as they're on different teams, and as much as 6 players. Tons of sports available: football, basketball, baseball, hockey, and a whole lot more. European soccer, etc. Prize Picks is available in more than 30 states, so go check it out, see if you are one of them. One of my little entries today, I've got less than on Deshaun Watson's rushing yards, 24.5. Don't think that's hit yet. And then I got more on DK Metcalf's receiving yards, 68.5. 5 to win 15 here. And again, doesn't matter if I hit that entry or not. If this was my first entry, if I had just signed up at prizepicks.com/CLNS, the code CLNS would get me a $50 bonus once I play for just $5. So what are you waiting for? Get signed up with Prize Picks today. prizepicks.com/CLNS. I got the link in the chat for you guys. Go check it out right now. Daily Fantasy made easy with Prize Picks. Green Bay gets on the board. Tucker Kraft's tear continues. He finds the end zone. They take a 6-3 lead, extra point pending against Houston about 2 minutes into the second quarter. All right, Atlanta with the ball and driving. 3rd and 7 at the Seahawks 35. Cousins steps up, throws downfield, had a man, and he missed him. He knows it too. He had him. They're going to have to bring on Younghoe Koo for a long game-tying field goal attempt. Packers extra point is good. They lead Houston 7-3. Brandon McManus, who got signed this week. That was Ray McLeod that Cousins missed. Koo coming on for a 54-yarder. It's crazy. He's already attempted 17 field goals this year. He's 15 of 17. Koo from 54 at the left hash. Snap, hold, kick is no good. Hooked it. Hooked it left. Falcons stay off the board. 3-0 Seattle. $3-0. Yep, bots are in there. Let's chill on the politics, fellas. Let's just talk some ball here. Vikings got the ball back, but it's 1st and 20 at their own 10. Sam Darnold's just going to hand it off here and nothing doing. Maybe a yard. Maybe a yard. He's 2nd and 19 here. Darnold's only thrown the ball 4 times for 21 yards, 4 for 4. And about 18 of those were to Justin Jefferson. So, despite leading 10-0, Vikings offense hasn't had to do much. Aaron Jones had a 34-yard touchdown. Darnold on 2nd and 19. Is that caught? It is by Jetta for a gain of about 10 on the left sideline. Toe tap, full extension, keeps his feet in bounds. What a throw, what a catch. 1 foot down. Let's see. I think that's actually just 1 foot. It's coming back anyway for a holding. Coming back anyway. David Montgomery is hurt. I missed that. All right, back to New York. 1st and 10 for the Giants. Jones, play action, under siege, sacked. 2 guys unblocked. Eagles get home, and now on 3rd and 17. Looks like a free play. Eagles jumped off sides. Jones going to fire downfield. Picked off, but it's not going to count. Free play. It's going to be 3rd and 12 after the offsides. Third and 12 after the offsides. Cincinnati and Cleveland been tied at 7 since the opening kickoff. Bengals housed it, and since then, no points. They're going to go on 4th and 2 here at midfield. Burrow, I think it's just hard count. They're going to take a delay of game and punt, it looks like. Yep, they're going to punt. Let's get our little Deshaun Watson check-in that game. Deshaun Watson is 6 for 8, 37 yards. Dink, dunk, dink, dunk, dink, dunk. It's all dink and dunk. Tyler Huntley got a toss at left side. Devon Achane for about 16 yards and a 1st down. Would you rather Vikings or Lions win? I don't know. Like, the Lions fall back with the loss to 4 and 2, so maybe that's better. And you just hope eventually this Vikings tear just slows down with Sam Darnold. But I'm not sure there is a right answer. Speaking of Darnold, he hits Addison for about 10 yards, but on 3rd and 17, that's well short. They'll have to punt. Jones on 3rd and 12 after that free play, takes the snap, under pressure again, steps up, rolling to his right, and is only going to get a couple yards and out of bounds. So it's going to be 4th and 9. They'll have to punt, and Brian Daboll's not happy at that one. Brian Daboll is not happy with that drive. All right. What else we got going on here? Miami's got a 3rd and 9 coming up. Just quick scores here. Seahawks 3, Falcons nothing. Vikings 10, Lions nothing. Eagles and Giants still scoreless. Packers lead 7-3. We'll get that updated when we can. Titans 3, Bills nothing. Dolphins 7, Colts nothing. And then Bengals 7, Browns nothing. Huntley on 3rd and 9 steps up. Going to try and run for it. Gets about 4, but not going to get there. Going to be 4th and 5. They'll have to punt. Geno's got 3rd and 7, just shy of midfield. Takes the snap, steps up, avoids the sack, has to get rid of it, does at the last second to his tight end, Noah Fant, inside the 30, down to the Falcons 24, and the Seahawks threatening again just outside of the Prize Picks red zone. Geno Smith to Noah Fant on a scramble drill. Picks up about 25, 30 yards. Geno leads the NFL coming into this game with 173 completions, most through 6 weeks since Tom Brady in 2021. Geno hands it off. Kenneth Walker gets the edge. Walker is going to score. The birthday boy. Touchdown, Kenneth Walker. Seahawks take a 9-0 lead in Atlanta. Seahawks take a 9-0 lead. All right. Make it 10-0 after the extra point. Deshaun Watson, 1st and 10 at his own 9. Play action. Watson throws underneath. Gain of 10. Nick Chubb, welcome back. Welcome back, Nick Chubb. We check out Green Bay and Houston now. Quay Walker left the field. Gave a thumbs up, so we'll see if that's serious or not. Michael says Falcons, Bills, Lions, Packers, and Colts going to win. We'll see. CJ Stroud on 3rd and 9, spins out under pressure, has to just get rid of this one. Texans going to have to punt. Third and 3 for Mason Rudolph. Just outside the red zone at the 21. Bills struggling early offensively in this game. Rudolph takes the snap. Looking, throws, shallow cross, dropped. Tony Pollard had it. Would have been a first down. Oh, he took a shot and a flag comes in late. Taron Johnson may have been helmet to helmet. Pollard slow to get up here. Might have been a defenseless situation. Might have been a defenseless receiver. Yep, Taron Johnson, unnecessary roughness. That's a tough call. It's bang, bang, but it is what it is. Another injury update, Mekhi Becton is out for Philadelphia. Concussion. 2nd and 10, Verts hands it off. Barkley, he's got space up the left sideline. He's past midfield and more. The 40, 30, out of bounds at about the 20. Gain of about 55. And the Eagles looking to score first in this one. The last remaining scoreless game is in New York. Saquon rushes for about 55. He's now up to 72 yards on 8 carries. And a couple plays later, they're inside the 10. They got 1st and goal at the 7. Kenneth Gainwell with a nice run in there. Jalen Hurts takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to about the 3. It's going to be 2nd and goal from there. Meanwhile, in Tennessee, handoff down to about the 3-4 yard line. Going to be 2nd and short. All right. 2nd and goal for Philadelphia. Harrison should do a watch party for Sunday Night Football. I would, man, but since I'm doing early today, I'll have a post-game show, but I do have to spend some time with my family. But if this continues to do well, we got 160 people watching. If we get more subscribers, we'll do more of these little hangout shows on 4 Verts. I'd like to do it. So show some love, subscribe, like the video. We've got 57 likes. Let's get that above 100 likes and keep the chat flowing. And we'll continue to hang out. If you want to donate to the show, you can. Any super chat, we'll talk about your favorite team. Just let us know who it is if you have a question. $10 will Bears cheers you. I just feel like sipping anyway. Happy Dad. And then today's Super Chat MVP, if someone sends in 50 or more, and that ends up being the most, you will get a jersey of your choice. So if you feel inclined, there you go. All right. Let's get caught up here. Joe Mixon just found the end zone for Houston. Not sure how they got the ball back. Did Jordan Love turn it over? Looks like he did. He threw a pick. Oh, wait, no, that pick was earlier. It was just a 3-and-out. And oh, no, the Packers muffed a punt. That's what happened. So Texans score to take a 10-7 lead over Green Bay. Eagles punch it in too with Saquon Barkley, so they lead 7-0. Oh, they just showed the replay of the punt. It was bouncing around, and it hit a Packers player's leg. Texans recover, then score a couple of plays later. So Texans back on top. Lions got on the board, by the way. Jahmyr Gibbs with the touchdown run. Looks like we're going to see the replay here. They finally put a drive together. It's a 45-yarder here. Let's see. Goff handed it off. Gibbs, right side. Sure was. Oh, my God. What a juke move by Jahmyr Gibbs as he finds the end zone. 45 yards as Detroit gets on the board, cuts it to 10-7. in Minneapolis. Man. Jahmyr Gibbs in open space. That's pretty dangerous. Falcons driving again, trailing 10-0 at the Seahawks 32. Cousins in the pistol, hands it off. Bijan Robinson picks up about 4 or 5. It's going to be second and medium. Much respect to that, Harrison, NFL Sunday. We got you, Patrick. We're having some fun. Tony says, thank you for making this possible, Harrison. 4 Verts, baby. This is only the beginning. I hope so. I hope it is only the beginning. Robinson with another long run up the left sideline. Oh, that was the one earlier to set up the last run. Bengals got the ball back, leading 7-0. Burrow hands it off. Chase Brown picks up a couple. And Burrow on the next play has to get rid of it. It's going to be 3rd and 8. All right, let's see here. We are 69 subs away from 4,000. 69, nice, but would love to get to 4,000 subs today here on 4 Verts. If we do, we'll do a beer bong for you guys. And we'll do a post-game show tonight. If we don't get to 4,000, I might just opt to take the night off, I'll be honest. Long week of traveling in Chicago and everything. But if we get to 4,000 subs, we'll do a Steelers-Jets recap. So sub if you love the NFL, if you enjoy college football. We cover both here on 4 Verts. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button right now. We would greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in every single day. Don't just subscribe either. Like, check out the shows, watch the content, share it with a friend. We would appreciate it. Burrow on 3rd and 8. Deep ball, right side. Jump ball. Incomplete. Looking for, I always forget how to pronounce the former Princeton guy's name. Couldn't quite come down with it. Cleveland's defense playing well. The only touchdown they gave up was on a kickoff return. Playing well. All right, let's see here. As the Bengals have to punt. Tennessee found the end zone, so it's 10-0 Titans. Bills just sleepwalking here. They get a kickoff return out to about, they just broke a tackle. 30, 35, 40. Good return from Buffalo. We'll see if that gets them going. Not much has gotten them going just yet. They trail 10-0. Seahawks lead the Falcons 10-0. Atlanta's got 3rd and 2 coming up. Matt Hennessy checking in at center as the starter just left the game for the Falcons. Cousins under center. Here on 2nd and 5. Handoff left side. Algier picks up 3. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Green Bay's got a big 3rd and 3 coming up, trailing 10-7 early in the second quarter. Early in the second quarter. Cousins throws over the middle, caught. Drake London into the Prize Picks red zone. Josh Allen launches downfield, has a man open. Coleman inside the 20, down to the 11-yard line for about 50 yards. And then a couple plays later, James Cook punches it in, so Buffalo strikes back and cuts it to 10-7. Cousins toss play, Bijan left side, picks up 5. Picks up 5. Shout out to Arc Boy with the super. Says, glad to see the new channel going well. Bye week, hashtag FGB. Appreciate you, Arc Boy. Appreciate all the love and support from you guys. All right, 2nd and 5 for Atlanta, trying to get on the board here. Cousins, handoff, Robinson bounces it right, cuts back in, gets a couple. It's going to be 3rd and 3 at the 5-yard line. And get a first down at the 2. Darnold, pump fake, steps up. He's going to scramble. He's got a lot of room. Going to slide down just shy of midfield as the Vikings lead by 3. Bijan Robinson, he's going to find a touchdown. Touchdown Falcons. They get on the board. Cut it to 10-6. Robinson punches it in. Check my fantasy here. Okay. Extra point is good. Daniel Jones sacked again. I think he's been sacked like 5 times already. They got to bench him, dude. Been sacked 4 times and he's lost 37 yards on those 4 sacks. Not good enough. This time too, like the pressure held up long enough. Like the offensive line held up long enough. Just got to get rid of the football. Third and 9 here for Minnesota. Darnold is perfect, 7 for 7, but only for 49 yards, so not a lot of big plays here. They're just shy of midfield. Darnold takes the snap. Looking, fires, crosser, left side, incomplete. Good coverage, Brian Branch. Vikes are going to have to punt. More Lions injuries. Who got hurt, Young? Who got hurt? Yeah, that's a good one, Tony. It's a good one. Jordan Love and the Packers at the Texans 30. Love on 2nd and 10. Going to fire left side. Has a man caught. Is he in? He is. Touchdown. Dontavian Wicks. As the Packers take a 13-10 lead, extra point pending. 13-10 lead. Just a straight go ball. And Wicks beat his man. Love's 12 of 15, 126 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. 1 foot, 2 foot. Yep, looks to be in bounds. Looks to be in bounds. Nice throw, nice catch. Extra point is up and in. Packers take a 14-10 lead. Watson, 3rd and 16. Dumps it off behind the line of scrimmage. Gain of 5. God, I would hate watching this guy play if he was my quarterback. It's just a joke. They're booing him. It is such a joke. He's 12 for 14 for 86 yards. It's all checkdowns. Miami's still leading 7-0 over the Colts. Tyler Huntley, quick slant, dropped by Odell Beckham Jr. You almost forget OBJ's in the league. Daniel Jones hasn't thrown a touchdown pass at home since 2022. I know, it's the craziest stat. Craziest stat. Eagles got the ball back, 2nd and 9, just past midfield. Second and 9 here for Philadelphia. Verts in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking. Throws left side. Caught. It's going to be about 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. If you haven't already, be sure to like the video. We would greatly appreciate it. If you love the NFL, hit that like button. Let's get across 100 likes on today's show. DK Metcalf just catches a floater out of the sky for about 30 or 40 yards. Hurts on 3rd and 3 has to get rid of it. Incomplete. They're at the Giants 41. They could go for it here. But with how their defense is playing and how bad Daniel Jones is struggling, I might just punt this ball away if I'm Philadelphia. Fourth and 3 for Philadelphia. Let's see what they do here. They're going to keep the offense out. They've been uber aggressive this year. Sirianni rolling the dice. Jalen Hurts takes the snap. Looking. Throws downfield. It's caught. A.J. Brown touchdown, 41 yards. What a throw. What a catch. Eagles lead 13-0. How about that call on 4th and 3? Jesus. What a throw. What a catch. Pocket was collapsing and Hurts just said, screw it, I got to let it go. And he finds A.J. Brown in stride. Lions got the football back down 10-7. Jared Goff, play action, fires over the middle. He's got St. Brown for a gain of about 20 up to the 35. Extra point is good. Eagles 14, Giants nothing. Real question, can Daniel Jones score 14 points in this spot? I say probably not. The Seahawks have 3rd and 26, so I guess that big play came back. Geno flushed. Just going to scramble out of bounds for about 4 yards. David Montgomery hit with a false start. He left the game earlier, so good to see him back in. Seahawks 10, Falcons 7, Eagles 14, Giants nothing, Vikings 10, Lions 7, Packers 14, Texans 10, Titans 10-7 over the Bills, Dolphins still lead the Colts 7-0, Bengals still lead the Browns 7-0. If you're just joining us, this is For Verts. I am Harrison Graham, our first live show ever, doing a little Week 7 wraparound coverage, talking some ball, having some fun. If you guys want to light up the comments, the live chat, we will talk some ball with you. Joseph saying Eagles flying high. Yeah, they're in control. I loved Philly today. I bet Philly. Bet Philly. Oh, Mason Rudolph just dropped the snap and Buffalo recovers. Bills trailing 10-7. Got the ball now. Maybe, Tony. Maybe we'll do some college football playoff games. You never know. Michael says Packers going to win. Wait and see. We'll see. We will wait and we will see. Vikings are showing 7 people blitzing here, and they bring 6 of them. Goff throws downfield. St. Brown caught. Blitz gets picked up, and Goff hits St. Brown in stride on an absolute seed as the Lions take a 13-10 lead in Minnesota. That's one of the best throws you'll see this week. That was an absolute dart by Jared Goff. Wow. What a throw. What a throw. Extra point is good. Lions retake the lead 14-10 after trailing 10-0. C.J. Stroud and the Texans trail 14-10. Stroud hands off on 3rd and 2. They convert. They're just outside the 30, so they are threatening to either retake the lead or cut it to 1 with the field goal. Josh Allen and the Bills take over, but now they've got 3rd and 18. Allen fires over the middle, incomplete, looking for Kincaid. Or Dawson Knox, no flag. And after getting the ball in Titans territory, they're going to have to punt. Burrow on 3rd and 13. Pocket collapses. He's going to get sacked. I mean, if you're the Browns defense, at what point are you just like, Deshaun, do something? They have pitched a shutout here. Bengals 7 points were on a kickoff return. Browns defense came to play. Kirk Cousins on 1st and 10. Handoff, right side, Algier, he's got room. Tyler Algier, 15, 20, 25 yards. Byron Murphy eventually gets him out of bounds. Big hit from Green Bay here. Let's see here. Stroud throws left side, incomplete. Daniel Jones under pressure again, sacked again. I mean, this is just, I don't know, man. I would get so tired of watching him if that was my quarterback. I would get pretty tired of it, man. Give me just a second here. Let's see here. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. 1 second here, guys. I'm going to fix something real quick. Texans going to try a long field goal attempt. Kick is up and good. Kick is up and good. 14-13. All right. See what we got going on here. Texans cut it to 1. Deshaun Watson and the Browns, no points with 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Watson throws, quick slant for about 12. Hits David Njoku. Go back to Atlanta here. Cousins in the pocket, under pressure, gets sacked. Gets sacked. Gonna be 3rd and long. Gonna be 3rd and long. Cousins on 3rd and long. Throws, left side, caught. Can Pitts get there? He can't. It's going to be 4th and 3. Going to be 4th and 3. Dolphins have led the Colts 7-0 for what feels like an eternity. Same with Bengals over the Browns. It literally has been the whole first half. The first play of the game was a kickoff return for a touchdown. No scoring since for either of those teams. Titans 10, Bills 7. Not a lot of scoring in the last couple of minutes here. 4th and 3 here. Looks like the Falcons are going to punt. Yeah, they are. Thought about going for it, but they're going to punt. Back to Indianapolis. Tyler Huntley under center. Play action. Finds a fullback out of the backfield, Ingold, for a gain of about 20 on a nice little wheel route. Nice play design there. Saquon Barkley having a big game in his return to New York. 9 carries, 75 yards and a touchdown in the first half. 2-minute warning in that one as Philly leads 14-0. Vikings driving, trailing 14-10. 6.5 left to go in the second quarter. Dolphins 7, Colts 0. Dolphins in Colts territory. Packers lead the Texans 14-13. 4.5 left to go in the second quarter. Bengals 7, Browns 0. Deshaun Watson and the Browns just past midfield. Watson, play action, fires, has Njoku. That was a pretty good throw from Deshaun up to the Bengals' 25-yard line. Titans 10, Bills 7, Seahawks 10, Falcons 7. Watson's 15 of 17 for 128, so he's been accurate, but it's mostly been underneath stuff. That one was downfield, though. Credit where it's due. 2nd and 8 for the Vikings. Darnold, play action, looking, fires, right side, picked! Detroit picks him off. He was looking for Jordan Addison, and Branch jumped the route and squeezed it. Great play from the second-year safety, as the Lions have scored 14 straight points and are looking to add more. Geno throws, caught, first down into Falcons territory. Tyler Lockett with under 40 seconds left. Seahawks trying to go quickly here. 30 seconds left. Geno takes the snap. Quick out to the left side. 10 yards and out of bounds goes Noah Fant. The Falcons trying to hold him, keep him out of the end zone with 24 seconds left. Seattle has 1 timeout. .24 seconds left until halftime for Seattle. Approaching the Prize Picks red zone. Smith on 1st and 10 at the 26. Takes the snap. Play action. Geno throws underneath. Caught. Fant again. Going to get out of bounds for a gain of about 5. 17 seconds left. Andres. Darnold turning back into a pumpkin just in time for Halloween, too. Yeah, could be. Could be. Second and 5 for Geno. Takes the snap. Under pressure. Gets rid of it at the last minute. I don't know if that's going to be grounding or not. Watson on 2nd and 6. QB draw and just falls to the ground, and he might be hurt. His cleat got stuck in the ground. He might be injured. Oh, my goodness. Deshaun Watson might have just snapped his ankle. He's holding that ankle. I don't know if his cleat got stuck or what, but that did not look good. That did not look good whatsoever. Man. Andres, for some reason, super chats. I can't get it on screen. Software's been a little spotty today. He says, Darnold turning back into a pumpkin just in time for Halloween. We'll see, Andres. Appreciate the $5 donation, though. But yeah, didn't play as good against the Jets, just threw a pick, so not quite on the heater he was on earlier this season, that's for sure. Texans got the ball back. Not really sure how. Hey, I'm live. What's up? We're not going to do the referee? Oh, okay. All right, you guys in the chat. I've got an 18-month-old son. My wife called me. This was urgent. Should my son PJ be an astronaut or a cow for Halloween? Those are the two options we're working with. A for astronaut, C for cow. You let me know. And Hannah, I'll let you know which more comments are getting in. Okay. Love you. Bye. A for astronaut, C for cow. Oh, Love threw another pick. That's what happened. Oh, and Geno just hit DK Metcalf for a touchdown right before halftime. What a throw. 16-7, Seattle on top. Seattle on top. All right, let's see. Seeing more astronauts. We got Tony, Umbrella, TJ says cow. Tony Fuentes says astronaut. Arc Boy says cow. Noah Turner says astronaut. Yolanda says astronaut. Both BQ. Appreciate that, Sedated. Definitely more astronauts. Yeah, there's my wife. She says astronaut. Okay. I like astronaut more, too. That sounds good. We'll be aliens. You can be an astronaut. We'll be aliens. All right, Miami in the Prize Picks red zone. Handoff right side for a gain of 1 or 2 for Raheem Mostert. Cart out for Deshaun Watson. So Dorian Thompson-Robinson enters the game for Cleveland. And you got to ask, is that the last snap Deshaun Watson's ever going to take in his NFL career? As Thompson-Robinson throws a back shoulder fade into the end zone. Good ball, incomplete, but it's going to be a pass interference, so it should be 1st and goal at the 1. Empty set for Miami. Tyler Huntley on third down. Throws over the middle, incomplete. They'll have to kick a field goal to take a 10-0 lead late in the first half. So DTR in. Jameis Winston is inactive, but he is dressed as the emergency third quarterback if DTR were to get injured. First and goal at the 1. Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb, welcome back to the end zone. Oh, there is a flag, though. Looks like this one could be coming back. Yep, it's going to be on Cleveland. 33-yard attempt for Miami. Jason Sanders to make it a 10-0 lead. It's good. Yeah, I tried to reset the super chat thing, and it doesn't seem to be working, but only one has come in. Yeah, that's what I tried to do. You just grab this one, right? Or where is it? I must have X'd out of it. I'll just do it again. All right, give me a second, guys. Trying to fix our super chat software. I just do this one. And then that's what I did. Didn't seem to want to take that. Okay. Maybe that's what I did. Seems to be good. Trying to work on our super chat stuff. We'll get it on screen as soon as we can. All right, big spot here. Final 90 seconds of the first half. Packers 14, Texans 13. As Jordan Love threw his second pick, which has the Texans in business here late in the first half. They're chewing some clock. Looks like they're going to take a timeout. And they will with about 1:10 to go in the first half. If you're just joining us, it looks like Deshaun Watson. I don't want to speculate. I think he popped his Achilles, though, which just a disastrous situation for Cleveland, given his contract. Yeah, they ran a QB draw, and it looked like his cleat got stuck in the ground, and he went straight down and got carted off. And DTR almost just threw a pick in the end zone. Third and goal coming up. All right, looks like we got this fixed here. Shout out Brett once again. At least I thought it was. Now I can't find it. What did I do here? Okay, I can at least show it this way. Shout out to Andres for getting your super chat in. Appreciate that. We read it earlier, but wanted to get you on screen here. All right. Do the Browns score? He's going to be just short, so it's going to be 4th and goal inside the 1 in the Prize Picks red zone. Meanwhile, in Green Bay, 1st and goal at the 4. Stroud, handoff left side. Joe Mixon finds the end zone. And the Texans regain the lead 19-14. We'll see if they go for 2 or not. I would guess in the first half, probably not. All right, they're looking at that Browns run again on 3rd down to see if Chubb found the end zone. Looks like he's just short. It's going to be 4th and goal at about the half-yard line, I think. Jahmyr Gibbs finds the end zone again, so Detroit, 21 straight points to take a 21-10 lead. See if Minnesota has a response there. All right, Cleveland going to go. 4th and goal, half-yard line. Deshaun Watson out. Dorian Thompson-Robinson in. DTR, toss play, left side. Chubb, touchdown Cleveland. Nick Chubb returns to the end zone after last year's injury for the first time. Finds pay dirt, and they're an extra point away from tying this ball game. Extra point away. Daniel Jones throws, end zone, incomplete. Or no, it's caught. No, it is incomplete, but there is a flag. Not sure what the call is going to be there. Texans going for 2 to make it a full 7-point advantage. Penalty on the Giants, by the way. Theo Johnson. Stroud looking, throws. Incomplete, but there is a flag in the end zone. Oh my goodness, and the Browns missed the extra point. Dustin Hopkins has missed a field goal and an extra point today. 7-6 in that one. Can the Giants get points at the end of the half? 3rd and 14 at the 19-yard line. They don't, or at the 20. They don't have any timeouts and only 9 seconds left. You got to be pretty careful here. If you get tackled in bounds or sacked, which Jones has been sacked 5 times, I believe, today, then the clock runs out. So I would imagine this is a pretty quick decision and throw to the sideline or the end zone. All right, 2-point attempt from the 1-yard line now for Houston. See if they just run it here. Stroud going to hand off. Mixon, he's going to lose 3 yards. The Packers blow that up. Keep it a 19-14 game. 19-14 game. Getting chippy in Green Bay as well between Stephon Diggs and Jair Alexander. Not surprising with those 2 characters. Not surprising at all. All right. Quick moment to tell you guys about our sponsor, Prize Picks. It is daily fantasy made easy. I got a little play here. Joe Mixon, more than 64.5 rushing yards. He's already hit that. He's at 81. A.J. Brown to find the end zone, already hit that. So I've already cashed this entry home. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. If you use the code CLNS when you sign up, if you play for just $5, you're going to get a $50 bonus into your account right away. Doesn't matter if you win or lose that $5 entry. You're going to make that additional $50 in bonus cash. Get it straight into your account. So check that out today. Prize Picks is awesome. It's available in over 30 states, and you can turn $10 into $1,000 with as little as 4 correct entries right now. Get started. 2 to 6 player entries. Pick more, pick less. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to get started right now. It is Prize Picks, daily fantasy made easy. I will get the link in the live chat for you guys. Pick more, pick less. It's Prize Picks. Get started right now. All right. Let's get back to the action here. Got the bots in the chat just blowing us up. Get them out of there. All right. Looks like it's halftime in Buffalo. Tennessee up 10-7. They've kind of controlled things. Bills put 1 drive together, but that was it. That's a bit of a surprise. And that one, Seahawks lead the Falcons 17-7 at the half. Bengals trying to add points before halftime. They lead the Browns 7-6. Giants going to try and get on the board with a field goal here. Or wait a second. No, they're not. They turned the ball over. I told you they got to be careful here. Who turned it over? Danny Jones strike again? Let's see here. Oh, wait, no. They kicked a field goal. I'm an idiot. 14-3. 14-3. All right. That's my fault. Lions 21, Vikings 10 at halftime. Dolphins 10-3 over the Colts at halftime. Jordan Love launches downfield. Diving catch not made. Jaden Reed almost had it. That would have had the Packers in business, and now with 20 seconds left in the half, they're going to have to punt the ball away. See if the Texans can get a return here. That was almost a hell of a catch from Jaden Reed. Almost a hell of a catch from Jaden Reed. Not quite enough. Hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 4,000 subs on 4 Verts by the end of this stream. If we do, I'm chugging a beer bong because why not? So if you want daily NFL and college football content, hit hit that subscribe button. Let's get this number updated here. Last time I checked, 3,931. We're up to 3,949, so we're 51 subs away now. We got to get to 4,000. We got to get to 4,000. I know there's 51 of you right now watching that have not subscribed. And if you're one of those, what are you waiting for? And don't just subscribe and never check out our content. Watch our videos, NFL coverage, college football, big storylines. NFL right now, a lot of trade rumors circulating with the deadline just over 2 weeks away. We're going to be here with you. We're going to be rocking with you. Hit that subscribe button right now. It is for Verts, hosted by yours truly, Harrison Graham. Trying to get to 4,000 subs by the end of this stream. And more subs we get, more live streams we can do. This is the first live show we've done on this channel. So hit that sub button and rock with us here on 4Verts. All right. 41 seconds left in the half in Cleveland. Joe Burrow's got a 3rd and 8 just shy of midfield. He throws left side, incomplete. Tell you what, the Browns defense, which hasn't played up to his potential this year, really playing well today. They've pitched a shutout. The touchdown they gave up was a kickoff return to start the game. Kickoff return to start the game. Richard, some people think so. Some don't. Cheers. All right, Bengals got a punt. Only game not at halftime right now is this one. As Cleveland's return man makes a catch at his own 15, out of bounds at the 20. We'll see how aggressive the Browns get with 30 seconds left and Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Man, I can't believe Watson got hurt. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. What's up, Sedated? What's up, Sedated? We're 4 likes away from 100. Hit that like button. Cheers. Hit that like button. If you love the NFL, like this video. Come on. Hit the like button right now. All right, halftime all around in the National Football League. Here is our Super Chat menu. If you do feel like donating to the program, any Super Chat, we'll talk about your favorite team. Doesn't matter how much, $1, $10, $100. $10 will Bears cheers you. You guys sip at home, we're sipping. Today's MVP, if someone sends in 50 or more, you will win a jersey of your choice. Any team, most players available. Got to be 50 or more, though. Cumulative. Doesn't have to be on one Super Chat. You will be today's MVP, and you will win a jersey. So if you feel like donating to the program, this is our first live stream here on 4Verts. We do appreciate you guys for rocking and rolling with us. All right, let's run across some scores. As all these games are at halftime, kind of run through some stats as well. Seahawks lead the Falcons 17-7. Geno Smith, 15-19, 189 yards and a touchdown in the first half. Bijan Robinson has 80 yards rushing and a touchdown for Atlanta. Tennessee up 10-7 at Buffalo. Mason Rudolph, pretty good half, 18-23, $155 and a touchdown. In that one, Tony Pollard has 65 yards rushing. Bengals 7, Browns 6. Story from this one, Deshaun Watson leaves with what looked like a Achilles ankle injury. Nick Chubb is back for the first time in over a year, did rush for a touchdown. Texans lead the Packers 19-14. Couple of touchdowns, couple of picks for Jordan Love. Joe Mixon, 2 touchdowns rushing for Houston. Dolphins 10, Colts 3. Big news out of Miami is Tua Tagovailoa expected to return next week, and if he does, if the Dolphins could win today, they would get to 3-3 with him returning. That leaves them in a pretty decent spot. Lions, 21 unanswered points. They lead the Vikings 21-10. Jared Goff against a stout defense, 12 for 12, 156 yards and a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs also has 84 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 75 yards and that touchdown receiving. Eagles 14, Giants 3. Jalen Hurts, 98 yards and a touchdown in the first half. Saquon Barkley, 75 yards and a touchdown in his return to New York. All right, second half underway between the Seahawks and the Falcons here. Kirk Cousins in the shotgun. He's going to toss play left side. Bijan, nothing doing there. It's going to be a no gain. Bring up 2nd and 10. Bring up 2nd and 10. Check my fantasy here. Going all right. Could be worse. My opponent has Joe Mixon, so that's not great. 2nd and 10 for Kirk Cousins. Looked like an offsides. I don't think they called it, though. Kirk flings it into the flat to Bijan, who makes a guy miss. Makes another miss. He's off to the races. 40 out of bounds at about the 47, just shy of midfield. Bijan Robinson, once he gets going, can be very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Appreciate everybody hanging out here on our 4 Verts NFL Week 7 hangout. Just keeping you guys up to date with all the scores, news, and notes around the league here on a Sunday. So shout out to all of you for rocking and rolling with us here. All right, let's see. 1st and 10 for Atlanta, just shy of midfield. Cousins in the pistol, hands it off. Robinson makes a nice cut. Makes 2 guys miss. Jesus, he's running well. Gain of 6. Bijan Robinson says, feed me, feed me. He's 2nd and 4 here. Only game going right now, as every other game is at halftime. Bijan has already got 112 all-purpose yards and a touchdown. 86 rushing, 26 receiving. Handoff again. This time Algier is going to lose yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4. The 3rd and 4 here. Seahawks trying to get another stop. They've lost 3 in a row, but they've had a brutal schedule. Atlanta sitting at 4 and 2. I believe they've won 3 in a row. They have. Cousins throws left side. Darnell Mooney going to get the first down. Gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Might be Mooney's first catch of the game. Could be his first catch of the game. Here we go. Fresh set of downs for Atlanta. 3 minutes gone here in the second half. Cousins brings Mooney in motion. Play action. Looking, dumps it off. Algier has some room. Going to get about 8. Be 2nd and 2. If you guys want more live streams like this, maybe we do some Thursday night football, maybe Sunday night or Monday night football. I'm not going to do Sunday night tonight, full disclosure. But if you want more shows like this, type me in the comments. Let me know. Show your support and let your voice be heard. If you want more live shows, type me, because it's the only way we're going to know if you guys are enjoying this or not. J. Arthur, if the Eagles go 4 and 2, will they be back in the playoff picture? Like, actually in the playoff standings? Not sure. Well, it would depend on a couple things. Does Washington win later? If they win, they would not be first in the division, but if Washington lost, they'd actually be on top of the division. As far as wild card goes, they would be tied with the Bears and Packers, and I'm not sure who would have. They would have the tiebreak over Green Bay because they won that game head-to-head. But Green Bay's playing right now as well, and if they win, then they would be 5 and 2. So it depends on a few different things. Sam says me, what's up, Sam? The man, the myth, the legend. Young King saying me. What do you think about the referees today? I haven't noticed anything glaring, albeit we're jumping around, keeping tabs on several different games. So take that with a grain of salt. Speaking on referees, the Texas and Georgia game was wild. I've never seen what they did to call pass interference, which was a bad call, by the way, have Texas students launch bottles onto the field. They have to clean it up for 5 minutes. And then the refs to then turn around and say, oh, by the way, after further discussion, it was not pass interference. It was like you totally saw the replay on video and changed the call. They got the call right, so I guess it's not the end of the world, but that process was outrageous. Shout out Sedated Sith, Corey Huff. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate you guys tuning in to our 4 Verts first ever live stream, NFL Week 7 hangout. Appreciate all of you. Appreciate all of you. All right, let's see here. Looks like the Dolphins and Colts second half getting underway. So is Titans-Bills. Tony Pollard picks up a yard to start the second half. A lot's going on here. All right, let's see. The problem is that students are going to feel more empowered to do that now that it has worked. Yeah, Kirby Smart made that point. Yeah, I think it's... Look, I think it was a unique situation, but you can't tell me that didn't have an impact. Because if nothing else, it delayed the start of the next play, and it gave them more time to see the play on the video and discuss as a group of refs and change the call, essentially. Mason Rudolph scrambles for about a gain of 10 as Tennessee's trying to add to their 10-7 lead. Back to Atlanta. 1st and 10, just outside the Prize Picks red zone. Kirk Cousins, toss play left side. Bijan cuts it back after nothing there. Gets about 9. I mean, he is having a day, guys. Bijan Robinson has been outstanding. What's your opinion on Jordan Love? He's good. He throws a lot of picks. He's very up and down. His good is fantastic. His bad is ugly. He's very hot and cold. When he's hot, he's pretty damn good. But it's inconsistent. It's very inconsistent. Someone in the chat, Vanderbilt's ranked. Yep, I'm seeing it here. Number 25. Imagine if they didn't lose. I think they lost Georgia Southern earlier in the year. Bijan going nowhere this time. Yeah, Georgia State, they lost to Georgia State by 4 and Missouri by 3. If they would have just split those games, I mean, they'd be in the college football playoff picture. Crazy. Next, Brett Favre. Yeah, Peter, I'll say this. He's definitely more Favrean than Rodgers. He's got that gunslinger. He will put the ball in harm's way like Favre used to all the time. Love, Packers found their own Cutler. Maybe. I don't hate that comp. Cousins on 3rd and 3 hits Darnell Mooney for a gain of 4 and a first down into the Prize Picks red zone. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. Get $50 bonus when you play for just $5. Get started right now. Vikings-Lions second half underway. Lions scored 21 unanswered points to lead 21-10 at halftime. Vikings on the move. Justin Jefferson just picked up about 15 yards. All right, let's see if Atlanta can punch this in. They got a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 at the 14. Cousins, handoff. Robinson doesn't make a man miss that time. He's going to lose a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. Indiana's 13th now. Yeah. Indiana's playing great ball. They absolutely throttled Nebraska. They hammered them. Iowa State 7-0, BYU 7-0, Indiana 7-0, Pitt 6-0. How about Army and Navy both undefeated? They're both ranked. Kind of a wild year. Georgia beats Texas last night. Doesn't feel like there's a true dominant team. It's going to be fun this year. 12-team playoff. Cousins, 2nd and 11, throws the slant, caught. Drake London picks up about 8 or 9. It's going to be 3rd and short. It's going to be 3rd and short. Anthony Richardson at halftime, by the way, was 4 for 13, 61 yards in the first half. It's not going to cut it. Oh, boy. I'm just seeing the slow motion of Deshaun Watson. His cleat did not get stuck in the ground. His Achilles just shattered. Dr. David Chow, Pro Football Doc, has the video. He ruptured his Achilles. I mean, what a disaster for the Browns. That whole situation. 3rd and 12 here for Buffalo. As this offense has really struggled. 0 for 5 on 3rd down today. They are in field goal range, so field goal here would tie it up. Allen takes the snap. Throws left side. Caught. Dalton Kincaid, gain of about 17 and a first down into the Prize Picks red zone. Do Bears fans want Detroit or Minnesota to win? It's a tough call. I don't think there's a right or a wrong answer there, to be honest. Because if Detroit wins, well, they fall back to 2 losses where the Bears sit. If they win, well, the Vikings fall back a game. So it really just kind of depends on how you look at it. Richardson isn't that good. He's athletic, but that only goes so far with the quarterback. Yeah, you got to be able to throw. He has not been able to show consistency throwing the football. Drake London finds the end zone at 17-13, extra point away from cutting it to 3 points for Atlanta. Here's 2nd and 10 for Josh Allen and the Bills. Empty set for Allen. Takes the snap, looking, throws, end zone, caught. Bills take the lead. Little stick right. Oh, it's Amari Cooper. Welcome to Buffalo, Amari. Oh, man, Vikings fumble and Detroit's returning it the other way, and they're going to house it. It's going to be a touchdown, Detroit. It was right near the sideline where the Vikings out of bounds. Brian Branch have a day. He's got an interception and now a scoop and score. Going to need to see a replay here. Davis punches it. Oh, I think he's out of bounds. This is going to be close. This is going to be close. Oh, is he in or out? I can't tell. Oh, God, I don't know. I have no idea if he's in or out. Yeah, collectible. It's I don't cheer for injuries, but I hear what you're saying. Okay, I think that's going to be overturned. I think Minnesota's going to keep the ball here. That was damn close. That feels like, if that stands, it feels like this game's over. It'd be 28-10 Detroit. Minnesota seems to think they're getting the ball back, and I would agree. They're still looking at it. So we'll see. Big 3rd and 4 coming up for C.J. Stroud here to start the second half. Takes the snap, looking under pressure. He gets sacked. Packers take him down. Green Bay going to get the ball back. Dorian Thompson-Robinson in the game for Deshaun Watson, who appeared to tear his Achilles. DTR, play action, looking, fires, downfield, almost intercepted, diving attempt. He dressed as the backup. Jameis Winston's the emergency 3rd quarterback, but he was inactive, meaning he can only go into the game if DTR were to get injured. It's the only way he's allowed to enter. No surprise, but Deshaun Watson will not return. Peter says, with Aiden Hutchinson out for the year, who do you think are the top candidates for DPOY? I think TJ Watt's the man to beat right now. If Nick Bosa has a big dominant performance against the Chiefs today and they beat the Chiefs, I think he enters that conversation. Those are a couple of guys I would look at. DTR, zone read keeper, pass midfield, gain of about 30. Anthony Richardson on 3rd and 8. Throw pump fakes, then tries to scramble, only gets about a yard or two. He just does not look comfortable. Rappaport saying the obvious that they fear it's a torn Achilles for Deshaun Watson. We cannot verify. I can describe them, but I cannot show them. Copyright issue. 1st and 10 for Thompson Robinson. Play action. Shallow cross. And Njoku bobbles and drops it. Couldn't squeeze that one. Couldn't squeeze that one. Back to New York. Daniel Jones throws quick underneath, incomplete. All right, let's see here. Thompson Robinson on 2nd and 10. Trying to get into field goal range. They're probably about 6-7 yards away, although Dustin Hopkins has missed a kick, field goal, and an extra point today. Brown's trying to set up a screen. It's not there, so DTR is going to scramble. Gets a first down. Oh, and he goes airborne, out of bounds. There is a flag that was already on the field. They're still looking at this fumble situation in the Minnesota-Detroit game. Illegal shift on the Browns. So that scramble is going to come back. That scramble is going to come back. If you're just joining us, hit the subscribe button here on For Verts. This is our first live stream ever, NFL and college football show here on YouTube. Trying to get to 4,000 subs by the end of this stream. And right now we're 51 away. Could be closer though. Let me refresh and see what the updated number's at. Let's see here. 33 away. We're 33 away. Do you want free and daily NFL coverage? We're going to have you covered wall to wall leading up to the NFL trade deadline. Latest trade rumors, buzz circulating the NFL. Any big move that goes down, we got you covered on that. And if you want more live streams, well, we need more subscribers. Let's cross 4,000 today. Hit that sub button. I know not everybody in the chat has subscribed. And I'll put a link in the chat too. Share it with a friend. Say, hey, this guy covers the NFL and college football. Go check him out. Link's right there. Sub if you love the NFL. Let's go. Trying to get to 4,000 subscribers today. All right, back to the action here. Thompson Robinson, quick slant on 3rd and 10 is caught. It's going to be 4th and 2. Interesting call here for Kevin Stefanski. You're in field goal range, but your kicker's missed twice, and it's only 4th and 2. I would expect to roll the dice here. I would expect to roll the dice here. Looks like that call was overturned, by the way. And now the Vikings are driving. 2nd and 8 at the Lions 25. 4th and about a yard and a half for Cleveland. DTR, play action, throws into the flat, incomplete. He had Nick Chubb, but he missed him. The pressure was too much. Good play call. It was there. Just couldn't get it to him. 4th and 1 for Seattle. Little fullback dive to Charbonnet, who lined up at fullback for a first down. They're driving on Atlanta, looking to respond to the Falcons' touchdown to start this half. Droopy says, Falcons. Let's go, Droopy. Oh, the Dolphins fumbled. Colts return it back to about Miami's 30-yard line. Uh-oh. Can Anthony Richardson capitalize? Up to this point, the answer's been no. Jordan Love, handoff. Jacobs inside the 30, 25, 20, into the Prize Picks red zone, down at the 18-yard line. Packers looking to regain the lead in a back-and-forth affair with Houston. All right, here we go. Jordan Love, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions today. Brings Jaden Reed in motion, takes the snap, throws, slant, caught. First down, looks like Dobbs. Going to be first and goal at the 10, I think. Buffalo looking to regain the lead. This was a touchdown from earlier, excuse me, to Amari Cooper. We already saw that one. Here's a big third down for Minnesota's offense. They've gone 55 yards on 8 plays to start the second half. Sam Darnold on 3rd and 8. Darnold steps up, fires deep, caught! Justin Jefferson finds the end zone, hits him with the gritty. Cuts it to 21-16. We'll see if they go for 2 or not. Packers try to set up a screen with Jacobs, but it's going to lose a couple yards. So a huge overturn on what would have been a scoop and score for Brian Branch ends up turning into a Vikings touchdown a few plays later. 14-point swing potentially. Extra point is good, 21-17. Massive shift in that game as we go back and forth in Minneapolis. Colts looking to tie the game up here. Looks like a false start. Got to be first and goal at the 9 instead of the 4 now. Green Bay's got second and goal at the 8. Love in the pocket, looking, dumps it off. Jacobs, touchdown Green Bay. Jacobs does the Lambeau leap, and they regain the lead 20-19. We'll see if they go for 2 to make it a 3-point lead or if they just take the extra point here. First and goal for Anthony Richardson at the 9-yard line. He's really struggled, but their defense gave him a short field. Handoff. Goodson gets a couple. They're going to kick the extra point. Green Bay is. High snap. Hold. Kick is good. Brandon McManus knocks it through. 21-19 Green Bay. A lot of tight games right now. 21-19 Green Bay. 21-17 Detroit. Seahawks just retook the lead. 23-14 over Atlanta. Colts looking to potentially tie this game. Second and goal at the 7. Anthony Richardson. Zone read. Hands it off. Touchdown. Goodson. Extra point away from tying this one. Bills 14-10. Bengals still holding on to a 7-6 lead over the Deshaun Watson-less Browns. Here was Geno Smith's touchdown pass. Little wheel route from Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. His second touchdown of the day on his 24th birthday. So Seattle leads 24-14. A lot of fun games right now. Subscribe if you love the NFL. Rock and roll with us. Also, check out our sponsor, Prize Picks. We appreciate Prize Picks for sponsoring today's show. They've been with us all season long, and they're going to be there for you as you can win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks right now. Prize Picks is the best way to get action on sports in over 30 states, including California, Florida, Georgia, and Texas. Get signed up today at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to get a $50 bonus straight into your account once you play for $5. And the way to play is simple. After you create your account, use that promo code. Just create a lineup of at least 2 players. Got to be players on 2 different teams. Doesn't matter what sport. You can cross over your sports with your entries. prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to get that bonus today for $50 after you play for just $5. And let's see if my latest entry has hit. I had less than on Deshaun Watson rushing yards. That did hit despite the injury on that one. So that one's there. And then I had DK Metcalf more on his receiving yards. That has hit as well. So I hit on that entry. I've hit on this entry. Joe Mixon more than on the rushing. A.J. Brown found the end zone. And then let's see if I hit this one. Anthony Richardson's still ongoing, but I have the less on his passing yards. That is tracking right now as he is only at 64 passing yards through 2.5 quarters. And then Saquon Barkley found the end zone. So I may go 3 for 3 on my entries today. Check out Prize Picks right now. You're not going to regret it. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS today. All right. Oh, I see a new subscriber. Appreciate that. Get your super chat on screen here. We got Sam first. He says, tell us a magical story about the Bears. Oh, where did my last one go? Give me a second here. There's the Prize Picks link. Jalen Hurts on 4th and 2. Steps up, scrambles, and gets the first down. Paulie, I'm not sure where your super chat went. It was just here. But he said, new sub today, TY. Appreciate you, Paulie. Appreciate you, Sam, as well. A magical story about the Bears. Gosh. How about they win the Super Bowl this year? I'm just kidding. That would be probably beyond magical. I don't know. I'd have to think about that one. How about the Panthers pick as the first pick of the second round? They get another premium pick. That'd be pretty magical. Saquon Barkley set up that almost touchdown from Jalen Hurts, by the way. Another long run. He's running wild in his return in New York. He's got 135 yards on 16 carries, just gashing the Giants' defense. Jared Goff flings it out to Montgomery, who one-hands it and gets the first down. What a catch. What an absolute catch. Okay, here's the super. Appreciate it, Paulie. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate the donation. All right, let's see. The action's picking up here. We got Lions up 21-17, just shy of midfield. Brian Burns limping off the field for New York. That's not a great sign. Falcons in trouble. They got 3rd and 24 coming up at their own 16, trailing 24-14 to Seattle. So that could be problematic. All right, let's see here. 2nd and goal for Philadelphia. They're in tush push. Hurts goes forward. Didn't get there, but he is closer. There's also a flag on the field. Stroud on 3rd and 5, throws quick, incomplete. Packers get a stop with a 2-point lead. It was offside Giants. So they're going to have 2nd and goal inside the 1 now. Gosh, the tush push, man. Jared Goff on 3rd and 9. Throws off his back foot. Caught. St. Brown, gain of 12. When he threw that fading away, I did not love his chances of completing it, but he did. And Jalen Hurts plows into the end zone on a push, and that gives the Eagles likely an insurmountable 20-3 lead given the status of Daniel Jones, his inability to move the football with any sort of consistency whatsoever. Oh, man. That's going to make that game 21-3, assuming they make the extra point. Seahawks getting the ball back up 24-14, late third quarter. Lions driving, trying to extend their lead on the Vikings. Packers getting the ball back up 2 midway through the third. Bills 14, Titans 10. Buffalo just outside the Prize Picks red zone. Colts and Dolphins tied at 10. Pretty big game there. Indy's 3-3, Dolphins 2-3. If the Dolphins find a way to win, they're 3-3 with Tua likely coming back next week. So big spot there. Another catch from Amari Cooper up the left sideline as he had a touchdown in his Bills debut earlier. Bengals score. They go up 14-6 on Cleveland. First offensive touchdown of the game after housing the opening kickoff for a touchdown. And then if you missed it earlier, the Jags beat the Patriots in London 32-16. Allen throws underneath, caught for about a gain of 8. It's going to be 3rd and 1 after the Curtis Samuel catch. 3rd and short. I would imagine Allen run or that was actually Khalil Shakir. Allen run or James Cook here. Second and 15 for Detroit, just past midfield. Goff under pressure, avoids, steps up, fires, caught. The Vikings defender went for the strip. Goff shedded it and threw a strike for about 25 yards to Tim Patrick. Thought that was going to be a sack for sure. Then on the next play, quick receiver screens going nowhere, a loss of 4. Bring up 2nd and 14. Bring up 2nd and 14. All hail Josh Dobbs. Yes, Sam. Meant to ask you about that when we were chilling, by the way. It's good stuff. All right, handoff. Is that Montgomery for about 8? It's going to be 3rd and about 5. Good run from David Montgomery. Field goal here keeps it a 1-score game for Minnesota's defense. Thompson Robinson on 2nd and 6. Throws, tipped up, picked. Threw it behind his intended target. Tip drill was picked off by Trey Hendrickson, who was dropping into coverage. So Bengals in business, up 8 with the football. Josh Allen, 2nd and 7 at the 11. Allen looking, lofts one, end zone, incomplete. Was looking for Dalton Kincaid or Dawson Knox. It's going to be 3rd and 7. All right, 3rd and 6 for Detroit, just outside the Prize Picks red zone. Jahmyr Gibbs into the game. 3rd and 6. Goff throws, shallow cross, caught. Gets a block inside the 10, the 5, touchdown to Amon-Ra St. Brown, or Khalif Raymond, as Detroit extends their lead 27-17, extra point away from going up 11. Jared Goff has been putting on a clinic, 18 for 19, 227 and 2 touchdowns. Accuracy off the charts in this one. First quarterback to really have good success against Brian Flores' defense this year. Extra point is up and good. Lions 28, Vikings 17. Bills get stopped on 3rd and 7, so Tyler Bass, who's 9 for 12 on the year, has been a little shaky. He's going to come on and attempt the short field goal from the left hash. Looks like it's about a 29-yarder. Kick is up and good. 17-10 Buffalo over Tennessee. I believe that's 17 unanswered. I think it was 10-0 Titans at one point. Jordan Love on 3rd and 1. Hands off to Jaden Reed out of the backfield, and he gets swarmed short. Big hit. Not going to get there, and the Packers, inside their own 15, are likely going to have to punt. Huge play there. And now, Dolphins quarterback Tyler Huntley is off to the locker room, which means I assume Skylar Thompson is going to be in the game for Miami. That's a big spot. With 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Joe Burrow looking to extend the Bengals' lead. 2nd and 8 at the Browns' 41. Burrow fakes the handoff, sets up a screen, incomplete. Wasn't going anywhere anyway. It's going to be blown up. It's going to be blown up. The only game that's really not a game is Eagles-Giants. It's 21-3 Philadelphia. Every other game is, at worst, a 11-point game. So, a lot of good games here in the noon window. That'd be nice, Sam. I'm not sure anyone's giving you a pick for Domrod, but I'd take it. We will, Oz. Definitely will. Burrow takes the snap. Handoff on 3rd and 8. Only going to get about a yard. I think that was a call to either go on 4th down or get closer for a field goal. Daniel Jones just got sacked for a 6th time. Oh yeah, Lecterra. Max Crosby. We'll see what happens. Raiders play the Rams today. If they lose that game, that is not good. That is not good. All right. So Daniel Jones sacked 6 times. Jalen Carter with the sack there. Man, how much longer can you trot this guy out if you're Brian Daboll? I know the offensive line's getting worked here, but Daniel Jones today, 14 of 21 for 99 yards. I mean, there's just no big plays. No big plays. Not good. Not good. Geno under duress. Fires downfield. Has a man dropped. It was a little behind him, but probably should have been caught. Going to be 3rd and 9. Jones, draw play. Tyrone Tracy gets about 9. It's going to be 3rd and 8. About 3rd and 8. Yeah, they need to blow it up, Sam. Got to. Raiders got to blow it up. Daniel Jones on 3rd and 7. Guess what? He got sacked again. 7th sack of the game from Philadelphia. Yikes. Geno, 3rd and 7. Left side. Metcalf. I think he's out of bounds. He is. Seahawks are going to have to punt, but they hold a 10-point advantage. Yeah, he's out of bounds. Clearly out of bounds. All right, Bengals had to punt, so the Browns did get the ball back, down by just 8 at their own 11-yard line. C.J. Stroud here on 2nd and 10, trailing by 2, setting up a screen to Joe Mixon, who gets some blocks, gets about 13 yards and a 1st down. Giants need a QB, obviously, no doubt. Hard for Jones to throw when he's running for his life. On a few of these, yes, but on other ones, he's just holding the ball too long. And let's be honest, Jones just ain't the guy. This is his 6th year. Like, he's had plenty of chances. Darnold on 2nd and 15. What a throw and what a catch, and he's off to the races. Past midfield to the Lions' 42-yard line. Jalen Naylor for a gain of about 35. Stroud, play action, over the middle, caught. Stephon Diggs to the Packers' 46. Texans trying to regain the lead there. over Green Bay. Browns might not be sellers anymore. Oh, they've never been more sellers. They got to get as much assets as they can. I hate to say it. I know it looks like it's a torn Achilles and whatever, but let's be honest, this Watson thing wasn't going well. They might have to draft a quarterback. Or they need to trade back for a team who needs a quarterback, get a shit ton of picks, and draft one in 2026. They got to hit the reset button. Flag on the field in this Vikings-Lions game. Minnesota trying to respond and cut it to a one-score game. First and 10 at their own 8 for Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley off to the races. Oh, my goodness. Saquon picks up 40 yards. He's still going. Oh, my God. I knew he'd have a big day, but he's embarrassing his former team. 17 carries, 176 yards, and a touchdown on the road against the Giants. I mean, John Mara. John Mara's got to be having a meltdown. If you watch the offseason Hard Knocks, he clearly wanted to keep Saquon. Joe Shane opted not to. And Saquon is just running wild on his former team. Running wild. 3rd and 7 for C.J. Stroud. Takes the snap. He's sacked again. Under siege. Texans going to have to punt. NFC North. Have a season. Jonnu Smith with his best game in a while. 5 catches, 67 yards. I think it's Tim Boyle in the game for Miami. It is. 1st and 10 at the 14. Fullback dive. Alec Ingold loses yard, and he fumbled. Did the Colts recover? Sure looks like they did. Oh, man. The Dolphins have just given this game away with multiple untimely turnovers. And now you're down to like your 3rd or 4th quarterback. What a disaster. Darnold on 3rd and 9. Fires left side. Caught. Had all day to throw. Hit Aaron Jones, who leaked out of the backfield. See if this ball is out for Ingold. Yeah, it sure looks like it was. Vikings score here if they can. It's a 1-score game. On 3rd and 1, Bijan Robinson stuffed, and Atlanta's going to have to either go or oh, maybe he got the first down. Good spot there. Aaron Jones takes the carry just outside the Prize Picks red zone. Final minute of the 3rd quarter between Minnesota and Detroit. It is the end of the 3rd quarter between Green Bay and Houston. Packers got a 3rd and 3 at their own 22 coming up when the 4th quarter starts. Darnold under center on 2nd and 7. Takes the snap. Play action. Under pressure. Darnold gets sacked. All the way back at the 30. It's going to be 3rd and a mile. Back to Cleveland. Thompson Robinson under pressure. Guys in his face. Lofts one downfield. It's out of bounds. DTR in relief. 5 for 13. 37 yards and a pick. Darnold. Going to let the quarter run out. Third and a long one coming up to start the fourth. Richardson throws, tipped, incomplete. Dolphins defense gets a 3 and out. All right, where are we at in subscribers? We're 3 away. We're 3 subs away. We're 3 subs away. If you're enjoying today's show, if you love the NFL, if you want us to go live more often, hit that subscribe button. We are 3 subs away here on 4 Verts. Our goal is 4,000. If we get there, I'm doing a full beer bong. I'm taking one down the hatchet today. Hit that subscribe button. Sub for more NFL and college football coverage as Jalen Hurts somehow weaves a sack, scrambles downfield, and gets about 15 yards on 3rd and 7. Oh, Giants fans. Rough going today. Rough going today. Oh, there it is. We just crossed 4,000. You guys are legends. Update these numbers here. Thank you guys so much. We crossed 4,000. That was our goal today. Next milestone's 5,000. So if you want more NFL and college football content daily with videos, more live shows, we'll try to work those in when we can. Subscribe today here on 4 Verts. Let's go. Let's go. Gonna pour this out for you guys. Haven't done the old sit down Merbonga before. All right, here we go. Here we go. Thank you guys for 4K. We appreciate it. Let's get to 5K. More subs we get, more content we can do. Let's go. Joe Burrow on 3rd and 4. Hits the slant inside the 10. Touchdown, T. Higgins. And that should put that game away. 20-6 over Cleveland, who has struggled to score all day long. And I would feel pretty confident that that game is over. Just like I feel confident that the Eagles-Giants game is over. 21-3 Philly, and they're inside the 5-yard line again. Teams starting to separate in the later part of this window. Appreciate you guys so much, seriously, for 4,000 subscribers. That's dope. That is dope. Let's go. 3rd and goal at the 1.5-yard line. Looks like tush-push time for Jalen Hurts. Not going to get there. Giants stand tall. Giants stand tall. They're going to bring Saquon back into the game. Would not shock me at all if they tried to get him a second touchdown. Vikings end up settling for a field goal, so they cut it to 28-20 to start the 4th quarter, essentially. So, 1-score game in Minneapolis. All right, 4th and goal. Eagles can put the exclamation point on this game, especially if it's Saquon Barkley that scores. He's had a monster day against his former team. 176 yards at a touchdown. Dalton Kincaid with the catch inside the 5. I think they're reviewing to see if it's incomplete. I thought he caught that, and then it got knocked out of bounds for a fumble. So it should be 1st and goal at the 2. Bills up 17-10 on the Titans, final minute of the 3rd quarter. Seahawks just found the end zone again as they lead the Falcons 31-14. 12.5 left in the fourth, so that game's probably out of reach for Atlanta. Looks like it was a scoop and score. Cousins strip sacked, and the Seahawks take control there. All right, 4th and goal. Let's see if the Giants have one more goal line stop in them. Tush push again. Philadelphia, they're going to score this time. Jalen Hurts into the end zone for another touchdown. Just an absolute bludgeoning at the Meadowlands. My guy Marshall Green tweeted out, "This is torture. This is torture." Dominant performance from Philadelphia. You know Saquon wanted this one. Man. How about this? Anthony Richardson is 5 for 18 for 64 yards, and they are tied 10-10 with the Dolphins to start the fourth quarter. Like, at what point, if you're Shane Steichen, you're a 3-3 football team, it is clear that you are better with Joe Flacco. Are you trying to win this game or not? I get you want to develop Richardson, but, like, you can't afford to lose this game. You're playing Tim Boyle. I mean, you can't lose to Miami. Richardson's been awful. He's just been awful. Buffalo does have 1st and goal at the 1. That play stood. So, touchdown here would make it a 14-point game. Allen going to stand in the shotgun. It's actually 1st and goal at the 2. Cook to his left. Sends him in motion. Quarterback draw. Allen, not going to get there. Loses a couple yards, actually. Going to be 2nd and goal at the 4. That'll run out the quarter. That will run out the quarter. Back to Green Bay. C.J. Stroud on 3rd and 11. Spins left. Looking. Now he's going to try to just scramble, and he gets maybe a yard. Stroud wanted a late hit. It was not a late hit. That was pretty weak. They just showed that strip sack fumble touchdown for Kirk Cousins. That was a pretty athletic play. Cousins getting his teeth checked out. Oh, did he just rip a tooth out? Or is that his nose bleeding? Jesus, what was that? All right, back to Minnesota. Detroit up by 8 with the ball. 2nd and 5. Jahmyr Gibbs gets a carry. Gets about half of it. It's going to be about 3rd and 2.5. 3rd and about 2.5 here. Do us a favor. Shout out your favorite team in the chat. Who's your favorite team? Shout them out in the chat. We got 521 people watching. Shout out your favorite team. Let's go. Let's go. Goff, play action on 3rd and 2. Fires downfield. Over the middle is caught. St. Brown. Hell of a throw, hell of a catch. Paulie says new here. Do you follow the top 25 on Saturday all day? We haven't done a Saturday live yet, but I usually do like a reaction video at the end of the college football Saturday. Like last night, I reacted to Texas, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, etc. So we do that. But beyond that, we haven't done a live show on Saturday yet. But I'm thinking we could work that in potentially as we get closer to the end of the season, or definitely for some college football playoff action. So stay tuned. Still a small channel that's growing. Just crossed 4,000 subscribers. The more we grow, the more we can do. Richardson on 3rd and 8 completes a pass for once for a 1st down. Shocking. Shocking. Big completion, though. All right, let's see here. Another one from Paulie. Or that's the one he sent in. Appreciate you, Paulie. Appreciate you. We'll try to do more and more. Richardson, handoff, right side, broken tackle. Nice run for about 11 yards. Is that Sermon or Goodson? Allen on 2nd and goal at the 4. Throws underneath, caught. Ty Johnson finds the end zone, and the Bills take a 2-score lead. Bills take a 2-score lead over Tennessee. Extra point pending. Anthony Richardson, 1st and 10 at the 20. Takes the snap. Handoff. Up the middle. Gets a couple. Trey Sermon for about, actually got 6. Broke another tackle. Running hard on this drive. The Giants have finally benched Daniel Jones. It's Drew Lock time as they trail 28-3. Quick screen left side, incomplete. It was blown up. 2nd and 4 for the Colts. Richardson hands it off. Sermon makes a guy miss, picks up 6 or 7 at a 1st down. He's running hard today. Packers and Colts has been 21-19 for a while. Or Packers and Texans has been 21-19 for a while. Packers got the ball back, 2nd and 19 at their own 11. 1st and goal for the Colts, looking to take their first lead of the day. Richardson, quarterback draw, driving, gets inside the 5 to about the 4. Going to be 2nd and goal. Bengals got the ball back up 21-6. Extra point good for Buffalo's 24-10 there. As they lead the Titans. I think that's 24 unanswered. Seahawks 31-14 over the Falcons. Falcons got a 4th and 1 at the Seattle 38. Love almost sacked for a safety, but he's going to go down at his own 2 or 3. So the Packers, I think, are going to have to punt out of their end zone. It's 3rd and 27 at their own 3. Barring a miracle, they're going to punt. Richardson goes down. Now it's 3rd and goal at about the 5. Tried QB power there. Nothing doing. Love on 3rd and 27. Throws left side, complete, but only for about 12. It's going to be 4th and 15. 4th and 15. Third and goal at the 4 for Richardson and the Colts. Under 9 minutes to go. Tied at 10 with Miami. Richardson takes the snap. Looking, rolling to his right. Going to try to cut up field. Throws the last second, incomplete. Got hit as he threw. Looking for Josh Downs. 4th and goal. They're going to have to kick a field goal to take a 3-point lead. Vikings did get the stop, so they got the ball back, trailing 28-20 with 10 minutes left against the Lions. So an opportunity there to potentially go tie the game. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that like button. If you love the NFL, if you're enjoying today's show, drop a like for us. We would greatly appreciate it. We've got, how many likes we got on today's show? 189. We got to cross 200 at least. Let's cross 200 likes. Let's go. Cousins just got picked off again, or just got picked off. I don't know if that was his first or second. Oh, but then the Seahawks fumbled, and the Falcons got it back. Let's see if he was down or not. Cousins has gauze up his nose. He's been bleeding. See if he was down or not on this return. Ball was a little high. London couldn't squeeze it, and it got picked off. Probably should have been caught, to be fair. Matt Gay with the 22-yard field goal attempt to go up 13-10 for Indianapolis. Kick is up and good. Colts take the lead, 13-10. Hit that like button if you haven't. All right, Jordan Addison, big catch. Vikings in business inside the Lions 40, trailing 28-20 with about 8.5 minutes to go. Mason Rudolph on 3rd and 10. Trying to get back into this one. Steps up, fires over the middle, incomplete. Darnold under pressure, steps up. He's going to scramble inside the 40, slides down at the 38. There's a flag on the field. See what the call is here. Branch with a little contact on Darnold's head. Not a ton, but when he's sliding, giving himself up. I think the flag was already down, so I'm not sure they called that one. Darnold wants a call. See what they're calling here. Illegal contact on Detroit, so it's going to be an automatic first down. They did not call a late hit. Kendrick says, Ravens. What's up, Kendrick? Paul thinks Kelsey has a fantastic game. Sam says, I think Carolina plays just bad enough to lose off the Bears' second-round pick, and Bears overwhelm Jaden Daniels and beat Washington next week. Let's go. We'll see. We'll see. 1st and 10 at the 32 for Minnesota. Looks like a trick play here. Reverse. Jetta's going to throw it. He's looking. Now he's just, he's still looking. Jetta's just going to take off now and get a couple yards. He started to scramble, then he looked to throw again, then he scrambled again, picked up a couple. That was probably a good decision. Probably a good decision. They tried to slip Darnold out, but the Lions had that covered. All right, let's see here. 2nd and 9 for the Texans at the Packers 44. It's been 21-19 most of the second half. Stroud, handoff, Mixon picks up 4. From here, it'd be about a 58-yard field goal. So, interesting decision on 3rd and 6 here. Do you run it again, try to make it a little shorter, or do you put the ball in Stroud's hands? I would guess you put it in Stroud's hands. Darnold on 3rd and 7 now. Play action. Sammy scrambling, gets a yard or two. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Back to Green Bay we go. 3rd and 5. Texans just 2 of 10 on 3rd down today. Stroud in the gun. That looks like offsides on the Packers. It is. Free play, incomplete. I think that's either going to be a first down or 3rd and inches, depending on if it was a full 5 or not. Darnold again tries to scramble. This time he's not going to get there. Gets sacked for a 2-yard loss. And with 6 minutes left, decision time for Kevin O'Connell. Do you kick the long field goal to cut it to 5, or do you go for a 4th and 9? We'll see. It's going to be 3rd and about a half yard for Houston. It was more than 3rd and 5. It was about 3rd and 5.5. Texans standing in the shotgun on 3rd and 1. I hate when teams do this. Stroud going to throw on 3rd and about a foot. It's not there, and he's rolling right. Then he hits his man. Stephon Diggs for a couple yards. First down, Houston. Here we go. Vikings are going to kick the field goal. Kick is up, and it's good. Reichard cuts it to 5, 28-23. Detroit will get the ball back with under 6 minutes, about 6 minutes to go. All right, 2nd down coming up for the Texans. Seahawks out a field goal, 34-14 with 7 minutes left. They're all over Atlanta today. Big bounce back for Seattle after losing 3 in a row. Big bounce back for Seattle after losing 3 in a row. All right, here we go. Stroud in the shotgun. Handoff. Mixon gets 12. It's going to be a first down. Texans with 4:40 to go, chewing that clock, looking to take a late lead. Oh, and DK Metcalf was carted off the field. That's not good. That's not good at all. All right, here we go. Under 4:15 to go. 1st and 10 at the Packers' 23-yard line. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Stroud, handoff. Loss of a yard for Joe Mixon. It'll be 2nd and 11. Clock will trickle under 4 minutes. Back to Indianapolis. Tim Boyle in the game. Quick throw. Jonnu Smith. He's had a big game. Here he goes. Quick screen. Takes it for about 18. Under 8 minutes to go there. Back to Green Bay we go. 2nd and 11 after Mixon loses a yard. 3:35 and counting in this one. Well within field goal range, which would give the Texans a 1-point lead. Stroud stumbles on the play action, throws it. Diggs breaks a tackle, but only gets a yard. Trying to set up like a little backside receiver screen. He gets a yard out of it. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Boyle, handoff. Mostert picks up about 15 into Colts territory. Dolphins at 2-3, set to get Tua back next week. A win here would be huge for their playoff chances. Mostert again going to lose 3 yards this time. Can Tim Boyle come up with a couple of clutch throws for Miami? Kind of down to the wire in a lot of these games. Under 3 minutes to go in Green Bay. Packers hanging on to a 2-point lead. Stroud in the shotgun on 3rd and 10. From here, it'd be about a 41-yard field goal. Packers bring pressure. Stroud escapes, throws across his body. Is it caught? It is! First down, Houston. Xavier Hutchinson, gain of 11. Wow. What a catch. What a throw. And that clock's going to keep winding. I think that's going to go down to the 2-minute warning, and it is. 2-minute warning in Green Bay. Packers do have all 3 timeouts, but now they can keep working that clock. And from here, it's a chip shot field goal. I'm sure they'll want to score a touchdown to go up more than a field goal, but Texans in business late in this game at Lambeau Field. 3rd and 1 for Miami. Boyle under center. Fullback dive again. Ingold, who fumbled earlier, gets stuffed. Hey, Mike McDaniel, you may want to ditch that play call, buddy. Now it's 4th and about 2. Dolphins going to have to go outside field goal range. Man. Oh, my God, they're going to kick. 54-yarder, so they were a little closer than I thought. Jason Sanders from the left hash. Got to snap it. High snap. Hold us down. Kick is doinked and no good. No good for Miami. The Colts are going to take over with 5:14 to go. Unbelievable. Got to tell you guys about our sponsor real quick. It is Prize Picks. Daily fantasy made easy with Prize Picks. You guys get started right now. Go create an account today at prizepicks.com/CLNS. The code CLNS will get you a $50 bonus once you play for $5 initially. Prize Picks is the best way to get in on the action in sports in over 30 states, including Florida, California, Georgia, and Texas. And get started. 10 million users and counting on Prize Picks, prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS right now. Pick more, pick less. That's the way it works. And if you want to chase me with some of my picks, I've been on fire today. Anthony Richardson, less on his passing yards. That's tracking. Already hit the Saquon Barkley touchdown. Deshaun Watson left the game early, so his rushing yards less number hit. I got the more on DK Metcalf receiving, so that one hit. And this two-player entry as well hit. Joe Mixon, more on his rushing yards. A.J. Brown to find the end zone as well. I'm 3 for 3 today, making some money. You can too. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. Link is in the live chat. Go check it out today. It is Prize Picks. Pick more, pick less. Make some money. Let's go. All right. Minnesota just had a defensive touchdown to take the lead against Detroit. I don't know if it was a fumble or a pick. Scoop and score, it looks like. Stroud on 1st and 10, hands it off. Joe Mixon, Packers selling out on the run. They'll take their first time out, loss of 2. Looks like David Montgomery, who rarely fumbles, did. And the Vikings scooped and scored it to take the lead. Minnesota's going to go for 2 to try and make it a 3-point advantage. Darnold takes the snap, looking, throws a duck, incomplete. So 29-28 with 5:50 to go. What a game in that one. 2nd and 12 now for Houston. Packers still have 2 timeouts, so you can't just hand the ball off to run the clock out. I would imagine they're going to let Stroud throw at least once here. Tank Dell in motion. Stroud hands it off again. Mixon going to lose 2 more yards. I mean, the Packers are selling out on the run. Now 3rd and 14. You got to be a little careful. Make sure you secure the field goal. But I think you got to give C.J. Stroud an opportunity to get a first down, because if you do get a first down without scoring, you could essentially run the clock to 0 and kick a chip shot field goal to win the game. Allen, back shoulder, hits Keon Coleman for the touchdown. Bills storm back to hammer Tennessee. Oh, wait. Did they call this incomplete? Let's see. Ball's juggling a little bit. That's close. Yeah, it looks like they had to kick a field goal, but still 27-10. That's 27 unanswered points for Buffalo, as they're going to improve to 5-2. Seahawks going to get to 4-3. They're up 20 on Atlanta with 4 minutes left. Texans on 3rd and 15. Stroud drops back, throws the out route. Looks like it's incomplete. Even if he caught it, he's out of bounds. So they're going to have to bring on Younghoe Koo with 1:48 left to take a 1-point lead on Green Bay. We'll check that kick in a moment. Anthony Richardson on 3rd and 4. QB power right side picks up the first down, about an 8-yard run. 3.5 minutes and counting. Miami only has 1 timeout remaining. Jared Goff and the Lions got to respond now after Minnesota took the lead. A lot of action coming down to the wire here. Hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. here on For Verts. We crossed 4,000 today. Next milestone is 5,000. Let's make it happen sooner rather than later. If you love the NFL, love college football, we are the channel for you. It's 100% free. Sub. Field goal is good. Texans take a 1-point lead at Lambeau Field. All right. This is our first live stream, so if you're enjoying it, hit that subscribe button. We'll do more of these when we can. Let's go. Up to 4,036 subscribers. So the Packers are going to get the ball back with about 1:40 left and one timeout, trailing by a point. Those are the first points of the half for Houston. 2nd and 9 for Indianapolis. Richardson keeps it, dancing around. He's going to lose a couple. It's going to be 3rd and 11 after the 2-minute warning. Dolphins have one timeout, so if they get a stop, they'll have one more chance. They'll have one more chance with Tim effing Boyle. All right, here, let's see. Texans set to kick it deep. It's going to be a touchback. All right, Green Bay got 100 ticks and a timeout to work with to get into field goal range. 2nd and 5 for Minnesota as they got the ball back. What happened here? Lions went 3 and out, had to punt. 3.5 minutes to go. Minnesota was up 10-0, trail, then went down 21-10. Now back up 29-28. Back and forth we go in Minneapolis. Vikings looking to improve to 6-0. Darnold, handoff, Jones, left side. Gets about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Love throws incomplete on 1st down. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Good play by the Texans linebacker to get a hand on that. Then it was almost picked off by the safety. Love tried to layer it in there to Romeo Doubs. And then Bullock almost picked it off. All right, 3rd and 4 for Minnesota. 1st down here would put them in a great position to put this game on ice. Love throws complete right side. It's going to be 3rd and about a yard. And on 3rd and 4, Darnold sprint out to the right. Throws on the run, too high. Lions going to get the football back. Trailing 29-28. 3rd and 2 for Jordan Love and the Packers. 1:34 to go. 1:34 to go. It's coming down to the wire here. In both these games involving 3 NFC North teams. Love takes the snap, quick throw over the middle, caught, breaks a tackle, gets past midfield. Those Dontavian Wicks, they're about 10, 12 yards away from field goal range. Brandon McManus, who signed this week, is getting ready to go. Texans have all 3 timeouts if they want to try to preserve some time here. 1:08 to go and counting. Love takes the snap. Texans bring 5. Pressure gets picked up. Incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10. 1 minute exactly remaining. Who you got here? Green Bay or Houston? Let us know in the chat who you're rocking with here. Green Bay or Houston? Final minute. Lions got the ball back at their own 30 as well with 2.5 to go. Goff hands it off. Gibbs picks up 4. Meanwhile, Jordan Love on 2nd and 10. Takes the snap, pumps, throws over the middle, high but caught. for a first down, and the Packers are in field goal range. 50 seconds left. Plenty of time. They would, of course, like to get closer. Love with 40 seconds. Letting clock tick down here. From here, it's 55. I'm surprised by this. McManus, good kicker, but fresh off the street. Under 30 seconds left. Takes the snap. Love dumps it off. Flag on the field. Receiver gets out of bounds with 21 seconds left. I get you're in field goal range, but that took way too long. It is offsides on Houston, so that helps. 5 yards for Green Bay. Will Anderson jumped. So from here, you're looking at about 50-yarder. I would certainly be wanting to get closer if I was Green Bay, especially with the recent kicker issues. Can Houston come up with a big play to drive them back? 21 seconds left. From here, it'd be about a 50-yarder. Packers have one timeout, so they can't attack the middle of the field. We'll see if D'Amico Ryans brings pressure. Love. They do. 6-man rush. Gets picked up. Love just throws off his back foot. Incomplete. Good coverage by the safety. It's going to be 2nd and 5. That's kind of a YOLO throw in that situation. I don't know. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, he fires one downfield. Just an awful pick. Oh, God. That is as bad as it gets. And Cincinnati runs it back to the Browns' 30-yard line. That was horrendous. Good God. Colts had a field goal, by the way, so Tim Boyle, down 6 points and no timeouts, has to go 70 yards in a minute 50 to go win this game. Boyle throws underneath, caught, gain of about 6. Jordan Love throws high. That ball come out late. I think that's incomplete. Late flag coming in? Can't tell. Or is that just yellow gloves from a Packer? They're talking about this. A lot going on here in Green Bay. Meanwhile, Boyle dumps it off again up near midfield. Minute 20 and counting. So looking at the replay, Dobbs fighting for the ball with the DB. Does he ever secure it? I don't know. That's a tough call. It's only about a 5-yard difference, but that's the difference in about a 50-yarder versus a 45 for McManus in the win, which is coming up next. Boyle was looking for Jalen Waddle on the slant, but it was knocked away. Looked like they called that a catch in Green Bay, so it's going to be about a 45-yarder from the left hash for newly signed kicker Brandon McManus. We'll see if D'Amico ices him. Doesn't look like he will. Kick is up. Oh, wait, they did ice him. Yep, they iced him. I think he made it, too. D'Amico iced him. Jake Bates getting loose for Detroit. They're trying to drive down and get a game-winning kick of their own. They're at the Minnesota 36 with a minute 25 to go. 3 games left that are relevant. Texans, Packers, Vikings-Lions, and Dolphins-Colts. All coming down to the wire here. Every other game is over or out of reach in the noon slate. McManus from the left hash. Kick is up. Kick is good. The Packers beat the Texans 24-22 as the NFC North's Supreme continues to reign. Wow. Both teams 5-2 on the year now. Boyle throws underneath on 2nd and 1. Clock's going to wind. Only 22 seconds left. You're going to have to go up there and spike it, Tim. 15 seconds left now. 12, 11, spike at 11. Goff Throws complete to St. Brown. They're well within field goal range now. Are they going to steal one from Minnesota? This game's been back and forth. This game's been back and forth. What an afternoon in Week 7. Thanks to everybody for tuning in to 4 Verts. We got you guys covered. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Snap. Throw. Boyle out of bounds. Was that 4th down? Oh, I didn't realize that was 4th down. Colts win. What was that? Jesus. That's Tim Boyle for you. Handoff. Gibbs. Loss of a yard. Lions are going to force the Vikings to start using their timeout. It's going to be 2nd and 11. So games that have gone final. We've got Jags 32-16 over the Patriots this morning. Eagles crushed the Giants in Saquon's return, 28-3. Colts 16, Dolphins 10, Packers 24, Texans 22, Seahawks 34, Falcons 14. The Bengals lead the Browns 21-6 with 3:40 left in this one. Somehow Jameis Winston's in the game. I guess they determined DTR is hurt. That feels like they fudged that there. Who knows? Bills 27, Titans 10. That one's wrapping up. And then the Lions are just taking a knee here. They're not going to risk fumbling it. They're going to set up Jake Bates. So timeout Minnesota with 1:01 left. They can't stop it again. So they will take another knee or hand it off, run 42 seconds off the clock, and attempt a game-winning field goal with less than 20 seconds to go. Jake Bates, who kicked in the UFL this year, has been pretty solid as he's getting ready to go. This year, he has not missed a field goal. He's 9 for 9. And on extra points, he's missed once. So he's been pretty damn good. We'll see if he can seal the deal here. 3rd and 13 for Detroit. See if they hand it off this time, try to get a couple yards. From here, I think you're looking at about, what, a 40-yarder or so, 43-yarder. It's not a chip shot by any means. They're not going to risk it. Goff takes the knee. So 40 seconds will come off. Detroit will take a timeout, and they will kick a game winner with about 19 seconds left, it looks like. So if he makes it, the Vikings will have about 15 seconds. Yeah, DTR did get injured. Jameis Winston, the only healthy quarterback left. All right, here we go. Who you got? Detroit or Minnesota? Get your votes in. Go vote on the live poll in the chat as well. Detroit or Minnesota? Packers won, we know. We got that. Who you got? Detroit or Minnesota? Sue says Lions. Paul says Lions. Who you got here? Raiders-Rams getting underway here. So is Carolina and Washington. And then the primetime game this afternoon is Kansas City, San Francisco, Super Bowl rematch. All right, 44-yard attempt. Kick is up. Right down Broadway. Lions take a 31-29 lead with 15 seconds left. So the Vikings will have to, let's say they kick a touchback, they'll have to go. I mean, now when you get the ball at the 30 with no time coming off, got to get about 30, 30-ish yards to have a shot? Because you get to the opposing 40, it's about a 58-yarder. You probably got to get about 30 yards. No timeout. It's going to be difficult. Going to be difficult. Aiden O'Connell, as the Raiders are underway, throws complete, gain of about 9 to Brock Bowers. No Jacoby Myers, obviously traded. Devontae Adams. All right. With the win here, Detroit would improve to 5-1. Minnesota would fall to 5-1. So the NFC North standings, if this hold, would be Detroit 5-1, Minnesota 5-1, Green Bay 5-2, Chicago 4-2. Just a dominant division. Dominant division. O'Connell, play action, fires downfield way too high for his intended target. He is just not very good. Not very good. All right, Bates boots it out of the end zone for a touchback. All right. The Vikings maybe can go over the middle once, but if you do, you're going to have to get up there and clock it quick. You got 15 seconds. Can you go over the middle for enough yards to get into field goal range? That seems unlikely. So they're going to have to work the sidelines. Maybe run a hook and ladder play, something like that. Gosh, Bills score again. 34 unanswered. Dominant. Dominant, dominant. All right. 15 seconds left. Darnold stands at his own 25. Snap from the 30. Takes the snap. Lions are dropping 10. Only one guy at the line of scrimmage. Darnold fires over the middle. Only 8 seconds left. They're going to have to clock it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Snap, spike. Oh, that's close. They're going to have to look at this. They're going to have to look at this. He might have gotten this off. It's at midfield, so you're not going to be in field goal range. There's also a flag on the field, so it might have been. Everybody may not have been set. So let's see what the call is here. See what the call is here. If it's on Minnesota, the game's over. The Lions seem to think it is. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. Illegal formation. That's a 10-second runoff. So even if he got the spike off, the game is over. So they're adding a second left. Is this not a 10-second runoff? That not a 10-second runoff? That is shocking to me that illegal formation on a live running clock is not a 10-second runoff. So they lose 5 yards, but at their own 45, they still have a shot. I'm shocked by that. I assume that would be a 10-second runoff. So now, Hail Mary time for Minnesota. Darnold takes the snap, 5-man rush. He's going to get sacked. Ball game. I don't know why teams don't do that more. Just bring 5 on the Hail Mary situations. Down goes Darnold. Lions win 31-29. That just seems like an easy workaround. If illegal formation's not a runoff, then who cares? Just get up there and spike it. All right. Lions improved to 5-1. Vikings fall to 5-1. Their first loss of the year, which means the Chiefs, who kick off in about 15 minutes, are the last unbeaten team remaining. All right, this has been fun. thank you guys so much for tuning in to For Verts. You guys are the best. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want us to do this again, make sure you guys subscribe. Let's continue to grow this thing here on For Verts. You guys are awesome. Let's see how many subs we're up to now. Looks like 4,046. Can we get 4 more, get to 4,050? That would be amazing. Subscribe for daily NFL and college football content. We would greatly appreciate it. What a day. What a group of games. Really good noon slate today. That was a good day to debut this. So shout out to all of you for tuning in to the show. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button on the way out the door. I'm going to regroup. Might drop a video reacting to the noon games there. And then we should be back tonight. We will be back tonight for Sunday Night Football. So go ahead and join us for that. My name is Harrison Graham. We are going to get out of here. Don't forget to check out PrizePicks either. I'll get the link in there if you guys want to get signed up right now. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to get a $50 bonus once you play for $5. It's awesome. Link is in the chat. Promo code is as well. My name is Harrison Graham. We are getting out of here. Enjoy the rest of your NFL